City, 6 a.m. An out-of-control satellite radio show is being broadcasted to millions of Americans. At the controls, Greg Hughes, a father.
I am amazed it lasted this long.
Anthony Cumia, an alcoholic.
Holy mother of God.
And Jim Norton, a comedian.
There's no positives out of this thing, except for everybody's blood.
The three men make up the Opie and Anthony Show, a popular radio program known for its cringe style of entertainment and having very few limits.
Oh, my God. Okay, no, this is getting really intense now.
It starts funny and then gets very uncomfortable.
In the past, they have been accused of multiple FCC violations and have even gotten their show suspended from satellite radio.
You couldn't have picked a fucking more self-destructive show.
Yeah, crazier the better, yeah.
What are you, 19?
I'm 19.
Delicious.
You made Springer uncomfortable. Do you know how hard that is to do?
Thank God this show's on radio.
Everything you are about to hear is real. Real people, real excitement.
Hey, let's go fucking have a good time. What the fuck?
Get ready to experience the thrill of a lifetime. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Just back and enjoying the show. The show.
For Friday.
Blah. Friday.
Fun.
Party. What happened to her?
What happened to her?
Where'd she go?
She's still happening.
Where'd she go? Yeah, is she around?
Yeah, her and Big Voice Guy are going to do a collaboration.
A tour? Yeah. Big Voice Guy.
Where's homeless Ted Williams?
He's back to being a bum.
Do we know that for sure?
Oh,
yeah.
God,
Whatever happened to him?
I'm guessing rehab.
Bum.
No, he left rehab.
He left rehab.
I'm guessing again, though, because nothing has happened to him.
No,
Unless they're filming him.
I think he just, I think he's done. I think he's like back being a bum.
No.
His shelf life kind of, I mean, the internet fame shelf life is very short.
It's very short these
days. He took his time where he was supposed to make his money, and he wasted it by fucking up and going into rehab, and now no one gives a shit.
That is true. You got to really strike while that iron's hot on the internet these days.
It's only hot for about 44 seconds.
And then you're done. And
Yeah.
I think he's done.
I don't know. I mean, the news should be following him. They cared so much about the guy. Why don't you keep following Mr. Ted Williams and see where he's at today? That's what I would be doing.
He is so over that when you put the name into Google News, now you get baseball results again.
Baseball player, yeah.
That's how fucking nowhere this
Frozen
guy is.
heads, things like that.
But the point is, where the fuck is he? Someone should be following him.
I honestly think he's back being a bum.
But even some stupid internet guy would have an update on the guy.
Grab a camera.
Like, where is he today?
Yeah, wait, I'll tell you.
Now.
What was the last update on Ted Williams?
This is the
Golden
last
Voice
thing
Ted
I
Williams.
could find.
What day was that?
This was April 13th.
All right, so that's 9 days ago.
The Columbus homeless man who became an overnight star was back on Wednesday shooting a commercial and let's put this in quotes here, reality show, because that could end up anywhere.
And that could be anything.
We could be talking about like a TV guide show.
Yeah.
Ted Williams rose. We don't need to know all that stuff.
So he's back in Columbus.
Yeah, back in Columbus shooting.
Filming a commercial. So that means he's filming a commercial for a tire store or
Could
something.
be anything, yeah. He really blew it.
He's doing a local commercial for somebody.
Yeah.
That's where Ted Williams.
There you go. There's Ted
I'm going to
Williams.
get you a Louis Vuitton.
But the Friday girl is still...
Friday?
She's still hot.
What's she doing?
Well, she's still doing Friday.
How many views does that thing have now?
Fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Her name is popping up still here and there.
Rebecca Black, yeah.
You saw her, right, Jimmy?
We did Tonight Show together.
Tonight Show, yeah.
She was...
Was she sweet?
Very goofy, 13.
Girl.
No.
She doesn't know any better.
No, it's exactly... I felt bad for
She
her.
got pushed into the fucking limelight.
No, I mean, we flirted a little bit. We texted, but it got inappropriate quick.
Sexting. Little sexting going
The
on.
spelling errors were...
Horrendous. You couldn't get off. Because you didn't know what you were writing.
She was just so...
What?
Like,
How many views? We got
114.5 million.
Nice.
114.5 million views.
And that's the one version of the video. I'm sure there's a few versions out there now.
The official.
That's official. That's fucking official.
114 mil. Damn. That's creeping up on Lady Gaga numbers.
That's pretty huge.
She's heavily approaching Chocolate Rain numbers.
Chocolate Rain.
Did he have that many?
Remember him?
I think he's got way more than that.
Oh, Chocolate Rain is way the fuck up there.
Fucking internet sensations, man.
But no one thinks about him anymore either.
No.
That's frightening.
Chocolate Rain. Oh shit. She might have surpassed Chocolate Rain.
Wow.
Rain.
Holy fuck, wait a second.
The official version of Chocolate Rain?
I gotta see.
I listened to that
Chocolate.
again. That was actually good.
You liked Chocolate
That fucking
Rain.
bitch is bigger than Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain's only got, what, how many?
65 and a half
She's
million.
double.
5.5
She's
mil?
not. She's not bigger than Charlie bit my finger, though, motherfucker.
Charlie.
She's not bigger than Charlie bit my fucking
Really?
finger, motherfucker.
Yeah, but where are those
Nah.
little fucking rotten punk kids today?
Charlie Bit My Finger is easily like 330 million views.
That's
340.
Astounding, by the way. That's
saw it.
astounding.
I looked at
That's
that
much
video
more
the other day, and it's all right.
It is
That's
cute.
everyone
It's a good
in
video,
that's
but it's
everyone
not
in this
300
country.
and something million.
Everyone in the
good.
country. It's everyone in the country.
Yeah. But again, everyone
It
in
is
the country
adorable.
has seen a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
It really is very cute.
But it is adorable. Come on, Charlie.
Was your brother busted or something in a cigarette smuggling ring?
I don't think so.
Have you talked to him lately?
2u.com. Is that them? I thought it was not u2.com.
Napesack.
Hey, Napesack.
Hey, buddies, how you doing?
Hey, man.
You got info on Aunt's brother?
Oh, what's going on?
I know. I think that they might want to get in line here for this domain name because it looks like this place might get shut down because of the all the taxes that aren't being paid. Some $500,000 or 500,000 cards, no taxes, something like $20 million. So they're going to be looks like they're going to be shut down, and he might be able to claim the domain, get some publicity.
Oh, 2u.com. What? What is it?
Oh, all right, goodbye. I know what he's doing.
I have no idea.
There's a website called 2u.com.
Yeah.
And they got caught in some kind of cigarette smuggling ring.
Yeah, it's
so
not
now
Joe.
that website is going to go away. So he's giving,
So Joe could get it.
he's giving Joe the heads up that that domain name might be free soon.
Well, there you go. Good for him.
All right, I thought Brother Joe was in trouble for
I'd have
smuggling
probably-
cigarettes or something. Like,
I'd
what
have
the
probably
fuck's
heard
that
about that. Probably made me help bail him out or something.
Bobo,
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, God.
are you ready for the one-man band today?
Yep, that's right, the one-man band.
All right.
Now,
Who's,
explain some shit. Is your mom home?
Oh, she's home this time. They're both home this time.
and what are they doing right now?
Probably sleeping.
All right, where are
Probably.
you?
I'm in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen, very close to your mom and your sister, okay? What kind of stuff you got for your one-man band today?
Hey, I got an air horn, a kazoo, a little noisemaker like you use in New Year's, and the pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
All right, and what song did you practice?
No, remember that original song you heard yesterday?
Oh, the original song about your dick?
Yeah, that song.
Oh, my God. All right.
He's going to sing the My Dick song?
Which is a great song, by the way.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's just like Friday.
It should be the new Friday song.
Partying.
We're expecting 150 million views from that
Please,
song.
please.
We just got to make a video.
I'm going to be playing this on a kazoo.
All right, that's fine.
I'm going to be playing this on the kazoo.
So it's Bobo's one-man band. Are you ready, Bobo?
Now, wait, I want to know, first of all, you're in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
How far from the kitchen is your mom's room and your sister's room?
It's a little bit of distance. It's around somewhere in the middle. Like you can face the entrances to them.
All right,
That gives me no bearing
It's
on...
15 feet away. It's of course, it's right there.
What I can't tell you is it's very close, but it's really difficult to wake them up.
Yeah.
Is it? Even with pots and pans? Why?
You woke him up the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of loud noise.
All right.
All right. Well, we expect a lot of loud noise right now, too. All right?
All right. The thing's in the middle of the kitchen.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And go! Bobo one-man band.
I swear to God,
Hello?
Yeah.
Keep playing.
What's wrong with you? You're the one-man band. Let's go.
Play. Go.
Play.
Go.
Now use the national anthem.
I guess your mom's up?
Yeah, she is.
Now just smash the pans together. Go ahead, just smash them.
And say...
And keep going.
And sing, I'm sorry, Mommy.
Yeah, go, I'm sorry, Mommy. Do the I'm sorry, Mommy song. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to sing, I'm sorry, Mommy.
I'm sorry, Mommy, and smash the pans. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm very sorry. I woke you up in the morning like this. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, some water in your face.
And the band plays on.
Daniel!
That's beautiful. That's a great way to wake someone up.
That'd be a great way to introduce Jimmy at Foxwoods.
Oh, wow.
It's not a bad idea.
Certainly is.
It certainly is. Wow, good job.
Excellent job.
Bobo.
Very funny.
Yeah, you guys got my name information, right?
We'll make sure.
For what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You need to say, I'm on the phone, bitch.
I'm on the phone, bitch. But yeah, you got my name information right.
For what?
For what?
I mean, that means I could see Jimmy at Fox.
Yes, well, you can have a ticket, Daniel. Of course.
We'll figure it out. All right.
All right. Thank you guys. All right, you guys have a great weekend and happy birthday, Anthony.
Oh, thanks. What?
He probably meant yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, I misread the date. You said your birthday. I was trying to remember, but I got a reminder. I got so many birthdays I got to remember in April.
You're falling apart here.
All right, Bobo.
You're unraveling.
You did good.
Good job.
Don't blow it.
Exactly.
All right,
Don't
Bobo,
start
great
wishing
job.
everybody happy birthday.
Leave on the high note.
Exactly.
Bobo and the one-man band. There you go.
Excellent job.
I love Bobo.
How do you not love Bobo? Jesus.
Daniel, get to bed.
The mother's
Get
just
in
like,
your room.
oh, what is he doing again?
That was very Rupert Pupkin.
That was awesome.
I gotta do this now.
That was a 3-day build-up, but they pulled it off.
Finally did it.
The Bobo pulled it off. Holy shit.
Fantastic. Oh, my God.
Absolutely. You didn't watch hockey last night, did you?
No, I was on a red high.
Yeah, but you taped that shit.
Well, I have to, yeah. Well, when I tape it, I think that's when the hockey's on.
Oh.
I do that.
How was that? Good?
Yeah, that went very, very well.
Uh-huh.
I like that. And then I did watch the last 5 seconds of the Bulls game.
Why? You don't like basketball.
I know.
That's why I didn't even ask you about basketball.
It was on, but they won.
Yeah, the Bulls are all right.
It was kind of an amazing, really couple of seconds left shot there.
Was it the last second victory?
Yeah. They were tied up.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. I think some black guy. He threw the ball into the round hoop thing.
What?
And got more points than the other black team.
Why did you stop on basketball?
No, it was on in the establishment I was in after Red Eye.
Oh, the bar.
Of course.
Did you go out with the guys?
Yeah, I went out for a little wine with the guys and some din-din.
Nice.
And the basketball game was on. Everybody was very excited about it. Apparently, it's a big thing.
Well, playoffs. Playoff basketball and playoff hockey. Damn. I was texting Travis because his team was in one of the... And now he hates me, and now he's calling me the cooler. I just fucking suck. He'll let you in on this one. I'm watching the Canadians and the Bruins. This game was so unbelievable. It really was. It's what playoff hockey's all about.
The Habs
and the Bruins, and all of a sudden I gotta text Travis. Because I'm watching this game, I don't even have a team in this race or whatever you want to say, but I just love playoff hockey. I go, Travis, what the fuck? What a game, right?
Yeah, and so then it goes to overtime.
Sure.
I get a text from who I thought was my good friend Opie.
Oh shit.
Saying good luck. And about 3 minutes later, the fucking game is over.
Oh no!
I swear to God.
Oh no!
I know we joke about it, but it's starting to get creepy.
It's no joke.
It's starting to get creepy. I'm some weird fucking cooler or something.
Can make money off of that though.
Yeah, but as soon as I fucking think I got some kind of weird gift, it'll
go backwards.
It won't work.
It'll backfire.
Look, I wrote, "Holy shit, what a game! Pulling for your boys."
Oh no!
And
that's what you do when That's what you do when you know someone's got a team in the game. And then he writes, "Been a great game so far, except for the Bruins not giving up. The Bruins just kept pressing and pressing.
They kept
pressing."
back.
So then I wrote, "Good luck as overtime is starting."
And then 3
and
minutes
literally,
later.
I don't even think it was 3 minutes.
No.
And then he writes, "My nerves can't handle this shit." And then nothing, because obviously the Bruins scored an OT, and Travis was very sad, so no more text messages from me or Travis.
Nobody.
So
You just didn't text each other after the...
I felt like an asshole. I go, "Good luck," as overtime starting, and his team loses.
They scored a minute 59 into overtime. So
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I didn't put that 3-on-1 together.
No,
So how am I the problem? How am I the cooler if all of a sudden there's a 3-on-1 against
you
your
have a
team?
history, and now your history is starting to affect me
it's
personally.
just some kind of a...
All right, I won't text you anymore.
affecting you personally.
I won't text you anymore.
He's
It was
very
all
upset.
fun and games when it was just a radio bit.
It was fun when it
was
wasn't
other
your
people.
team.
Yeah, exactly.
And I decided to focus on the Canadians out of nowhere. Yeah,
Good
man.
luck,
It was,
bro.
it was a great game, though.
It's bizarre. I haven't had a winning team. I can't even tell you. I don't even know the last time I actually rooted for somebody that actually went all the way. But playoff hockey, holy shit, is it great?
Nothing better.
And what were you telling me? Almost half the games.
Less than half.
Huh?
Less than half.
Less than half of the games are being won by the home team.
Yeah.
You know how fucked up that is?
Wow.
And I'm
Yeah.
not just in this series, in all of playoff hockey. The visiting team is winning,
Now,
more
why
than
is
losing.
that?
Does it matter
Why
as
is
much
that?
in hockey because of
I
the
don't
way
know.
the ice is? There's no home. Is there a home
Well, I
ice
mean,
advantage?
You've still got
When you get that crowd
You still got the
behind
crowd
you, man,
behind you,
it
and-
But I mean, in football, they have to yell the plays out. In baseball, you have last stops. There's like advantages to certain, but in hockey, it doesn't
they're
really.
still making plays in hockey. They're not just like running around without a.
Are they yelling at each other though? Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh yeah, it's a
No,
good.
just get out on the ice and just hit that puck.
But I mean, the yelling is so random. It's almost like in football when you're trying to.
It's not as important to be heard on the ice
Right.
as it is on a football field.
Like when you're
I
going,
would say.
Blue 42, and they're all yelling, and then you have to do hand signals.
Yeah.
and then the quarterback
And
tries
then
to
they
make you
try
quiet.
to quiet everyone down. That doesn't work.
But when you got a crowd on your side when you're on a stage,
I wouldn't know.
It pumps you up, man. it just helps you to have your
when the
home
sixth
team.
man is behind you.
A lot of great players have said they enjoy when the crowd hates them. They said the best sound you can hear is not cheers; it is silence.
Oh yeah. I can
In your
imagine.
opponent, like a lot
Wow.
of players, ball players love the booing because it's a sign of respect.
Right.
They hate you so much because you kill their team.
Yeah.
I like a lot of people say baseball's dull, but I do like when the opposing team's crowd they're just yelling, and then you shut them the fuck up with a home run.
Yeah.
Or a really good fucking hit, and it just, and the commentator's like, well, that quieted the crowd down here. And
A lot of.
That's what.
oh, it's great.
That's what Kurt Schilling said. Like the best moment of his career was going into Yankee Stadium and just shutting up every single person.
I didn't mean that.
No, but just like that.
Oh, yeah, with his bloody sock. He's a hero.
Oh, him with his bloody sock.
A twat.
Enough.
Hate him.
And
Hope he's dead.
Raging Mad from Canada, I think he's a Canadians fan. He writes, "Tell Ope that's why the Islanders suck. If he changes teams, the Islanders will probably win the cup." Let me tell you
Drive
something
for
about
5.
that. When the Islanders were sucking so fucking bad, I made a couple dumb videos where I was throwing my tickets away instead of going to the games, and I only went to I think I went to one game in the second half of the season, maybe 2, and I had season tickets.
Yeah.
And the Islanders had one of the better second halves in the entire league.
Yeah.
But they were so gone because of the first half. They still look like a shitty team. But the fact is, the Islanders were really good in the second half when I gave up on them and stopped going to the games.
That sports
So
curse
it's
thing.
fucking weird,
It's
man.
not 100%. We know that.
It's
But
a weird
there's something
thing.
odd there. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
something weird.
It's strange. And then when people, something will happen. People go, I guess his sports curse is over.
Yeah.
it's
But then something like last night happened.
just sleeping.
Weren't you guys up 3-1?
Yes.
He was up 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 in hockey.
You got it in the bag.
No, I mean,
Nah.
look, I know Boston's a great team, and so
Yeah.
3-1, I'm just sitting thinking, well, good, they have
Dude,
a
you got-
2-goal lead, but it's,
You got one of my favorite players, too. Wozniacki.
Oh yeah, I
Is that how you say it? I always
yeah,
fuck up his
Wisniewski,
name.
yeah.
Wisniewski used to be on the Islanders. They traded him this year, and he plays for the Canadians. He's an animal, man.
We also have one of the most hated players,
Which one?
PK Subban.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes him.
Yeah, he's a jerk off.
Is he? Really?
And we used to have Chara, too. The Islanders used to have everybody that was good in the
Charo
league.
is playing
Chara.
hockey?
Chara.
What's wrong with her?
Not Chara. Chara. Right?
Oh, I thought it was Charo, the coochie girl.
He's the monster on skates. With skates, he's almost 7 foot tall, and he's a left-hander defenseman that fucking shoots.
Does he goon it up?
Yeah, he's the guy
wait
that,
a minute. That doesn't make any sense.
He's good too.
He scored last night, right?
He's good, yeah.
I almost tweeted, and then I'm like, man, this is something maybe I should give Ant to tweet. I go, did I just see a black guy score in hockey?
It's like, wait a minute, what?
He's 21. He's really good.
But it's really rare to see a black guy score in hockey.
really
I'm
is.
sorry.
It's rare to see the,
I mean, there's
Maybe
more.
he's like an enforcer, but you know,
There's more black guys in hockey. It's, I mean, nothing like any other sport. But to actually see someone of color score is still really strange in the year 2011.
You know, people of color.
Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do?
Blacks just never loved hockey.
No.
It's just, I don't know why.
They should. There's no risk of drowning. It's
thin
ice.
ice.
Yeah, it's ice. That's. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
But is it an expensive hobby? Like basketball's cheap. You can just run
Hockey
outside.
is
It probably is growing up. Like you got.
growing up, I'm saying.
You need rink time.
It's expensive if you live on Long Island and you're trying to make it in the NHL. But these guys that live in Canada, all they need is a stupid pond and a couple sticks.
This is a list of all African American hockey players.
You can say
right now.
black.
African American. Well, no, but it's not because I see some Canadian flags there.
They're not African American.
No, they're not
African American.
This is for all the
What do you
black
mean?
Yeah.
Black
This is all the
people.
black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at how many are from Canada. Like,
Wow.
the
Yeah, look at
overwhelming
that.
majority. And
Oh
that's
my
all
God.
that's
Most
what they
of the-
do up there.
Most
That's
of them are-
every black guy in Canada, by the way, is in the NHL. It's amazing.
Do you think that's because it's just it's so cold up there? They have ponds and shit like that. Whereas here, you don't
Well,
have
I
as many in the
think
cities.
I think what happened is the slave trade back in the old days. They got stronger ankles, and they would breed their hockey player with the female slave. See Jimmy the Greek? No.
Yeah.
I'm actually debating if you're right. No, no, but it's probably because up there you could just everyone.
It's probably because there weren't a lot of black people
Yeah.
in Canada. Because a lot of the guys come from Canada. That's what I would.
And they're probably
I
those
think it's
Canadian. Are they those French Canadian black
A
guys?
lot of them, sure. Yeah.
They wear a beret.
Well, Subban's from Toronto, so he's not.
Subban.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's just like, that's their national pastime. Like here, everyone plays baseball.
Well, that's true. And they play hockey.
Hey, another story. What do we know on the fucking Dodgers situation? I only.
Wow,
They're
they're
moving
ready
to
to
Los
take
Angeles.
that team.
I only saw a piece of that, but an ugly divorce and what? Major League Baseball's taking over the team?
Misappropriations of funds and
heard that.
irresponsibility.
I heard the
Loans
divorce is
that
so
they-
ugly. Like, is it a couple sons are being paid and they don't have anything to do with the Dodgers?
Yeah,
and
yeah. This owner, what's his name?
They hate him in L.A. Maybe someone in L.A. could help me out with this story.
Maybe
but-
they were all dodging the law or something. I don't know.
Oh, boy, that's a good one.
Thanks.
Frank McCourt.
Wait, new Dodgers
Frank
exec
McCourt.
says Selig's move irresponsible because Bud wants to take over the team.
They took financial control over
When?
the team.
Yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
What's the Dodgers owner doing wrong?
He's in this ugly fucking divorce.
Yeah, they kind of
Bad
don't
divorce.
have the money to run the team.
Because why?
I don't know how you buy a baseball team and then just don't have the money to run it.
Is the divorce getting a little ugly? Is that what's happening?
The divorce is getting ugly. They've used funds for things that not paying the players, other things. I think misappropriation of funds,
Yeah.
and then security in the parking lot. I guess some gentleman, a Giants fan, got the living shit beat out of him.
Yeah, they like to
in the
beat-
parking lot of the
beat fans
stadium.
into comas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but that would have
he was in a
nothing to-
coma for a couple of days.
That would have nothing to do with the team being
Right.
Well, it was just another
taken over by
thing,
Major
though.
League Baseball.
It was just another thing. And then they're talking about, I was listening to a little radio, and they were saying, what about the Mets? The Mets are in financial straits because of the Bernie Madoff connection that the Mets had. But they said the Mets owner is, a responsible guy. He's beloved in baseball, and he's doing a job trying to sell off a minority part of the team. Not sell off the minorities on the team. That would make it an awful team.
Sure, a bunch of white guys named Steve.
Horrible. And so, a minority portion of the team. Los Angeles Times reported last week that McCord has arranged a $30 million loan from Fox, the team's television partner. Selig has not approved a $200 million loan from Fox to the club, which was first proposed by the Dodgers last summer. And the Times said the money was needed to make payroll.
Jesus.
So you're ready to take a loan out.
Yeah. He's just trying to take 2 loans out.
Well,
2 loans out.
It seems pretty obvious that Selig doesn't want this guy owning the Dodgers.
No.
Is what it comes down to.
I mean, and the Dodgers, they're an important franchise.
No shit.
That's
it's not like the
key
Marlins
baseball, right?
Yeah,
that's Kansas City Royals. No
franchise.
offense to the Kansas City people, but we don't think Royals ever.
Dude, when you're worth a couple $100 million, you never want to be going through an ugly divorce.
Oh God, no!
What do you think this guy did? Dude, where the wife is turning the screws?
Dude, he's hemorrhaging money.
Oh, you know what he probably did? He probably supported her. Came home with a lot of money, made a career, gave her a great home, and, she's got to live the lifestyle she's accustomed to.
That is annoying. Unless you get to fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm used to coming in her mouth.
I hope he was hitting her. I want the lifestyle I'm accustomed to. All right, I'll come over and beat the shit out of you every week.
Give you a good elbow to the cheekbone.
Oh, look at her. She looks like a man.
Give me some of the juicy shit from the McCourt divorce case. Hey, you guys want a reason why blacks aren't in hockey?
Yes, but I want to know why Ron Wood is on his screen. There's that lady.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Divorcing
beast.
Ron Wood.
Here's the racist reason right here.
Oh, racist reason.
John in Philly, what's going on?
Hey, guys. Hey, the reason that the blacks are not in hockey is notoriously that hockey players, and when they're such little kids, have to get up at like 4 in the morning. So the blacks don't like to get up early.
Yeah, blacks hate getting up early. Yep.
Wow, that coming from Philly.
No surprise there. Thank
look
you,
at that.
John.
Bloodbath tonight with Buffalo.
What? What's going to happen?
Bloodbath tonight with Buffalo, man. The end of that game the other night.
I know. I'm getting shit because I'm sort of pushing for the Flyers because I got a lot of family down there, but I have roots in Buffalo, so all the Buffalo people are beating the shit out of me.
You got to pick.
But at least I pick somebody. I'm not like Hillary Clinton, where I put on a different hat every fucking time she goes into a baseball park, or the rest of them. Does Obama commit to a fucking team?
I think he does. What is he? A
Chicago guy, man.
Yeah,
is he a White Sox?
White Sox, I think.
Yeah,
but at least
Sox.
he admits it, because most politicians can't even pick a fucking sports
Bloomberg
team.
won't admit it either.
Why would she?
Why would she?
Bush, Texas Rangers. Bush, the Texas guy.
Yeah, most politicians, though, they will not pick a fucking team.
Who did?
Giuliani was always a Yankee.
Very
fan.
Yankee guy. And who else? Hillary.
About the Red Sox.
Well,
yeah.
But he only has one team up there. I mean, Bloomberg's got the Mets and Yankees, and he refuses to pick a team. What a fucking loser. I hate that shit.
I just like the way all of their asses look in the uniforms. I really do. When they're driving down one lane on Broadway and they're looking at potted flowers, I just like the way all of their bodies look in their uniforms.
Mets suck so bad, it would be easy just to pick the Yankees. The Mets are, I think, 6-13.
Yeah, the Mets
they're starting to compare them to the 1962 Mets, matter of fact. Big story in the paper today. But I had to pick fucking Flyers over the Sabres, and it's killing me, trust me.
That's going to happen, brother.
But that series is you got to watch the Flyers and the Sabres. Just take a little look at this playoff hockey, and I'm telling you, it's way the fuck better than the regular season, right, Travis?
Oh, yeah.
How ridiculous
playoff
is it?
hockey's
Well,
so
why is that? Why don't they play like that all year?
Well,
because these games count.
Oh,
but if you remember, I had a whole discussion on this. I'm saying hockey is one of those sports they really need to cut down the amount of games they play, and you would see a lot more excitement.
Yeah.
These guys skate so much faster and push forward the entire game. It's like, where is this during the regular season? It's really strange where both teams agree to, not go at half pace. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but they definitely are slower. because it's such a long season. Now every game counts, so you see what these guys can really fucking do.
Yeah, there's just such an elevated.
It's so
level
different.
Of excitement.
The intensity. All right.
I think it's way more different than any other sport as far as regular season to playoffs. I really do.
You think you would do that?
I think football, even every game is pretty fucking intense. Yeah, it's hyped up a little bit for the playoffs. Baseball, same thing. But this hockey is so much different in the playoffs.
You think one day, like
so much different,
one game a week or something, you'd say, all right, we're going to play this one like it's the playoffs. Like, push like a motherfucker.
There's really no
right
reason.
from the beginning.
You look at the standings, you're like, okay, we got a little cushion here. I mean, they're playing.
Something's fucked
They're
up.
playing hard enough to win, obviously. I don't want to fucking, beat the shit out of the guys, but there's obviously something that happens with playoff hockey.
That makes sense, though, because you know that this is it. So it's like when you have football 16 games, but hockey's a shitload of games. What are you going to get hurt on the 11th or 40th game? It's like you get too many to go.
40th game.
What's hockey? 81, 82 games. Yeah. So imagine if it was 42 fucking games.
That's a lot, though, for a physical sport like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
80?
Yeah.
82, whatever?
That is a lot.
What's
like
a basketball season about?
Because when you look at football, obviously those guys can't play too many more games.
Dude, every time
a season.
They don't want to play one more game.
I know, yeah, they don't even want to play one more game. They're trying to get them to play.
Football is the ultimate because every game feels like you're watching some kind of playoff game.
Yeah.
Every game seems to matter.
And everybody's life is in danger and career is in danger every game. Baseball's just like, well, dude, let's play 150,000 games.
But God bless fucking people that could follow a 162 game season in the year 2011. I'll say it again, 2011. I don't understand it anymore.
I'll tell you, only the hardest core fan watches every game. I mean, honestly, you can't watch every game.
It's part of the fucking wallpaper at this point. It's just with you for 8 months. And the paper said today, Bud Selig, 2012, they're going to add more fucking playoff games.
Yeah, I hate him.
What an idiot.
It doesn't it seem like sometimes you're watching a game and then you don't watch, like, it just seems like you didn't watch for 2 days and you heard it's like, well, the Yankees' losing streak continues. Yeah. And then, 2 days later, it's like, what a winning streak the Yankees are having.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They played 20 fucking games? I missed 2 days.
A bunch of the listeners were calling me out because, when I talk baseball, it's pretty obvious that I'm not a baseball fan. And I'll be honest, I still thought I was in my head. And the listeners actually turned me and made me realize, no, I'm not a baseball fan. It's kind of like I was brought up with the Mets, so I just kept assuming I was a Mets fan.
Right.
And then if you called me out on it, I couldn't even name 6 Mets players right now, I don't think.
Yeah.
And they're right. I have to say they're right. I had to realize through them that, holy shit, I don't know shit about the Mets anymore.
And the Mets not really a team that you're trying to remember names.
Well, they're only the worst team in baseball.
Yeah, but
yes, only.
Brand new fucking stadium.
But it's easy to
giant payroll.
Yikes.
Embarrassing.
It's easy to say this year, yes, but I'm talking even 5 years ago when I was telling people I'm a Mets fan. I'm like, holy shit, I'm not a Mets fan.
Like,
I'm not
on there.
Yes, you are. You're just not a
really,
fucking,
man.
You're not a fucking hardcore idiot,
dude. I know
who lives
more
and dies with a bunch of fucking guys who wear cups.
I like that Al Leiter. Is he pitching tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I know more about the Phillies and more Phillies players, and been to more Phillies games than the Mets in the last. I've been to 6-7 years.
Yeah,
I've been to way more Phillies games.
Then you're a Phillies fan.
I don't know, man. I think in a weird way, I might be starting to become a Phillies fan over a Mets fan. It might be the first team they grabbed from me. My kid, fuck that though. My kid, I'll allow him to be a Phillies fan. No fucking way is he going to be an Eagles fan. He's going to be Jets. I got to lay it out for him.
Do you
gotta go Knicks?
Do you got the little clothes already?
And got to go fucking Islanders if they still stick around.
You got the little clothes? I like when the parents buy the clothes. It's here's your fucking team.
Oh yeah,
you are. It's stronger than religion.
I just got some new Oriole gear for my daughter in the mail yesterday.
Oh, the poor kid.
Because we're going to the game next month.
Why?
Because she's got to support the team.
She doesn't.
I'm sure she does.
People will ingrain sports teams more than religion, which, that's fine. Believe me. I think it's great. But they really do just pass on their own team to their children.
She wasn't even 1, and we had her in a Canadians jersey.
Oh, God.
Because why not?
That just
got to wear clothes, right?
Why not? And it's adorable.
No, they don't.
Oh, Uncle
But
Paul.
you see that thing you brought up? Travis brought up an answer for the Dodgers.
Oh.
And it just... Jamie McCourt is the woman. It says she served as the Dodgers CEO until her then husband fired her in 2009, and then she filed for divorce, ending the 30-year marriage. So I guess it was problems.
Can I ask the first question here?
Sure.
Why was she made the CEO? Was she brought up in baseball?
I do not know.
I mean, I'm not saying a woman couldn't do that job. I'm not that guy, but it seems suspicious that he gave her a nice gig because they were married.
I don't.
Does anyone know the answer to that?
She did have some balls across the chin once. I think that's her only qualification. Thank you.
Because I hate when I hate when you got a president and all of a sudden the first lady all of a sudden becomes an expert because she's married to the president. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
If she was brought up in politics, that's one thing.
Oh, another great thing is like when what is that? Like a congressman dies or something like that. And the
that's
wife
even a better one. Yeah. What's that about?
What?
Who did that?
What does the wife know?
Bono?
Well, Sonny Bono did that, and then his wife stepped in.
Yeah, there's been a few of those. Like that don't make sense.
No.
Does she know anything about politics just because she was married to the guy? Continue, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No. It's a good question. The ex-wife of the Dodgers owner Frank McCourt accused her ex-husband Tuesday of making financial deals that concern the team behind her back in violation of a court order.
Oh, boy.
So she's seeking half ownership of the team under California community property law. And she says that she has the right to know about its financial dealings as any non-marital business partner would. Now, I don't know what she contributed financially to. I have no idea what their marriage was.
That every fucking divorce sucks ass, but that fucking California has got to be the worst place to get a divorce. No wonder people just fucking kill their wives in California instead of getting a divorce. Because it's just abominable. They get half the shit no matter what. It's in the fucking law.
Well, I just talked to a woman who was the breadwinner and is getting divorced. And, she made a lot of money and her husband didn't. Sat on the couch, did nothing. And she's going through hell financially. She's like, he's trying to fucking get whoever the breadwinner is, the other person tries to fuck. And it's 98% of the time it's the guy getting fucked by the woman.
Of course.
But I just happened to talk to a chick.
Oh, that's what,
Sickening.
Hey, Scott Peterson. Oh, oops.
but he was being a piece of... He was like having... if you throw your pregnant wife, it's like he was just being a twat. It's like, how do you think you're getting away with it?
I don't think they were getting divorced, were they?
Well, they didn't need to.
I think he wanted to.
Oh, I see.
But, instead of getting divorced, you do that.
All right, you guys want to know more about... Wow, we got people that know about this situation.
Definitely.
All right.
Situation.
Knows why they're adding extra playoff games. Yeah, let's start from the top. A lot of calls coming in. Yeah, Bud Selig, it's in the paper today. He wants to add a couple more teams to the playoffs in 2012. That's so stupid, because then the 162-game season is going to mean less and less. It'll be easier to get in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, this is all just for money.
Of course. Man.
Well, how many teams are in the... I don't even know
8.
that.
There's 8 teams.
So we're
now.
up to 8.
Yeah.
So what does he want?
He wants 10.
10?
There you go.
Wait,
he wants a third of baseball to make the playoffs.
A third of baseball.
He's such a fucking asshole. Meanwhile, he wouldn't give that guy the perfect game, even though it was clear the guy was out and the ump said he was wrong.
Well, Jim, you don't want to open up Pandora's box.
I fucking hate Bud Selig. I hate him. He's a fucking coward.
Sometimes you just got to do what's right.
Exactly.
Everyone knew what the right thing to do there was, and he decided to fucking ignore all of it.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. That meant that...
Because baseball's so fucking sacred,
Oh,
right?
yeah, they have integrity.
Go fuck yourself.
Mistakes are part of the game. So the guy literally is wrong, and your achievement doesn't mean anything. It's just fucking crap.
And is that guy even in baseball anymore? I don't even know his name.
I'm not sure.
We all knew his name a year ago, right?
Armando Galarraga.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Good for you, Travis.
Now, Frank McCourt claims, by the way,
is he the writer?
Oh,
isn't there a writer that has a name kind of like that?
Frank McCourt.
Who am I thinking?
I think
it's Charles McCourt, who's I miss his right hand guy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, who am I thinking? Someone will get it.
Frank McCourt.
That name sounds like it's a. All right, I'm gonna Google. Let's go to Nate in DC.
Google.
Nate, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys? The whole thing with this playoff is Selig is trying to implement a one-game playoff between these teams, so that first place means more, and that the regular season everyone should be gunning for first place rather than a 500 record.
Is that what he says?
Wait,
bullshit, yeah.
Wait, so there's going to be a one-game playoff for 2 more teams?
Yeah, now the players want it to be a 3-game because obviously they get incentives for postseason and stuff. But he wants 1 game so everybody's gunning for perfection, quote-unquote, regular season. Later.
All right.
Later.
All right, we did.
We're getting the cool sports callers now. They're just like, later.
You guys want to know why blacks aren't in hockey?
Yes. And Ron knows. He's from Canada.
Yeah, another racist answer. Ron in Canada. Go ahead, Ron.
Morning, boys.
Good morning.
Hi.
Ron.
Yeah, urban legend has it that, and I played hockey for 14 years, that their ankles, they're ankle burners. They just can't support the skates. You don't see them in like speed skating or hockey or anything to do with skates. They're
hamburger. So riddle me this though.
Sure.
If your ankles are weak, how come Kenyans, time and time again, win every marathon?
Well,
because they're not on skates, man.
Yeah, but skates, smates. You're running, and your ankles have to be pretty strong when you're pounding the pavement.
Man, you were watching basketball last night.
Yeah,
with weak ankles, you're jumping up and down like that,
and you're making like turns on a dime,
right?
On a wood floor.
I know the sneakers have some
on skates.
Yes.
I know sneakers have some good supports. Actually, hockey, a skate has way more support.
Skates are like
you feel like you got a cast on when you go skating.
You can turn your ankle in skates.
But you've inline skated or whatever, right?
All right. Maybe I did.
You know, it's a bit of a difference.
By the way,
Seem like the type.
Can I update my profile? I haven't done that in probably.
Okay.
Let me think. Probably 5 to 6 years. I bike now.
Okay.
But I don't do the Lance Armstrong biking shit.
No, you don't put on the...
Where you can see my cock bulge.
The big cock bulge
just because
suit.
I need to take a loop around the park. What the fuck's wrong with these guys?
I'm not trying to infer anything.
I'm
you
gonna
don't
make
wear the spandex suit with the fucking Italian sponsors all over it and the helmet.
I'm going to make a cock bulge montage video soon.
Oh,
Why do you have
nice.
to dress like that to do a loop in Central Park on a bike? Yeah, all right. So maybe I did a little inline skating. We don't call it
I'm not trying to
rollerblading.
make any sort of overtures. I'm just saying that it's not the same as running. You need a little bit. Your ankles need to be a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more stable. Listen, all I know is I played for 14 years, and there was like a handful of black guys, and they seemed to drop off like flies. By the time they were like 10.
Yeah. All right.
Well.
Sorry.
Interesting.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
And Josh in New Hampshire.
Hey,
No,
what's
I'm
going on,
not
guys?
thinking of Gary McCord,
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Gary McCord.
the golf announcer. No, there's some writer that has a name similar to McCord. Help me out, somebody. I'm floundering.
10-10 wins?
What's his name?
It's Charles McCord.
No, I know Charles McCord.
Someone wants to know if you're thinking of Troy McClure.
Troy McClure. Troy McClure.
All right, we got more guys that want in on the
Or
Dodger
perhaps
thing.
you want to know what holds up me laundry.
You fuckers. Someone
What?
McCord.
Someone talk to Scott and Callie.
Yes.
I'm fucking Googling today.
Unfortunately, I do.
Perhaps you'd like to know how much wood to put in my fireplace.
How many?
McCord. Put McCord of wood in the fireplace.
How do you spell McCord? I'm going to get this. Talk to this fucker.
Perhaps you'd like to know where I get my rope hamburgers from.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. McCord. They come in little rope buns. I'm tired.
How do you plug stuff in?
What's that?
How do you plug stuff in?
You just stick it in the wall. What are you talking about?
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. You use my plug cords. I get too anxious.
It happens, Chip.
Talk to this guy. Scott in California.
His name the hand? Oh.
Pat.
Good morning, boys.
Pat McCord?
Hey, I guess that.
No,
I guess
his last name is Mafanny.
I was going to say, hey, I guess that apparently with the documents on the ownership of the Dodgers, 3 of them say that only Frank owns it, and then the other 3 say they both own it.
Oh, shit. So no one even knows who owns
Fucking
the
assholes
team.
in California.
They're in court arguing who even owns the fucking team. So, of course, Major League Baseball has to take it over.
Yeah,
They had to
I
at
guess
that point.
Something about Frank that he was leveraging money against the Dodgers too, or something.
Oh, he was taking money out?
Yeah,
Is that like a
he was
reverse mortgage on the team where you slowly just lose the team?
Dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you. I fucking Googled. This Google's amazing.
What do we go? Really? You just put on to that?
There's a fucking writer, Frank McCourt. He was the one that wrote Angela's Ashes. Pulitzer Prize winner.
Frank McCourt. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Fuck,
that.
I knew I was into something.
Oh, I didn't think you meant him. I would have said that.
Obviously. Yes, I didn't know it was McCourt.
Yes.
It's the same exact fucking name.
I thought you wanted to know where I had to go to see McJudge.
Thank you, brother. Mark in Chicago has got a little
With what?
twist on this Dodger situation.
Yeah, Mark in Chicago.
Hey guys, Anthony had it backwards. He glommed off of her. She's the corporate lawyer. She brought the money. He ran a parking lot. They're from Boston.
Oh, yeah?
It's out on the Red Sox. Selig put him into L.A. when the Dodgers were for sale. And Selig, to answer your question, is the world's biggest asshole. In terms of the baseball playoffs, everything Selig does is for one thing only. Frickin' money.
The almighty dollar.
Salesman
They've got us by the purse strings.
Well, of course they're doing it for money.
All for fucking money. Yeah, okay, the value of baseball. How you play 162 games. You can play one game after 162 to make a playoff?
Well, then how about this?
It's gonna go 7 games.
And another thing,
If you-
they should have taken fucking Rivera out after he gave up the single. What the hell was going on with that?
If all these dumb fans stopped going and told baseball to go fuck itself.
By the way, I want to talk to Chip. Chip, you missed the fucking great setup with Opie said, I don't know shit about the Mets. I thought Chip might have said, I don't know shit about any team. You guys have a good weekend.
All right, now way to hit a home run and bail out.
See, this radio thing's hard to do.
Oh, yeah, not quite as easy as it looks.
So sounds. It's kind of hard to do. You should appreciate us, you fuckers. Wait, the guy ran a parking lot? And then she was a corporate lawyer, and they got together, and now they own the Dodgers?
She was an attorney for like 15 years, and then she did some other business stuff, so she checks out.
So she may have been the brains of the operation, as they say.
Well, now we got the wife
biased.
had some kind of affair. Ken in Jersey. Ken?
That's what's being alleged.
Yeah, I actually read yesterday in the paper that, she supposedly had an affair with, like a chauffeur or something.
Yeah, they said the driver, and then Morgan Freeman's denying the whole thing happened. He said Jessica Tandy shit her pants, and he was just wiping her.
Oh, my God.
Getting back to the ankles with, black guys having weak ankles with for ice skates, didn't black guy win the speed skating, gold medal?
You know, I didn't want to speak too soon, but I vaguely remember there was a black speed skater that was pretty amazing.
Really?
I don't know if he won the gold, but I kind of remember something like that.
Yeah, I think it was speed skating.
Is he the best in the world?
I don't know. I know he's the exception, I guess.
All right. Hey, Dave and Philly might have more on that, actually. Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, how's it going? His name is Shanny Davis, S-H-A-N-I.
I kind of remember that. There was a really good black speed skater.
Yeah, he's a black American. But the reason why blacks don't play hockey is that they don't have dads. Dads take you to the rink.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God, this fucking
we've heard nothing but complete stereotype racist reasons why black people don't play hockey.
Fucking Philly.
Because the dads take you to the rink.
How am I part of this fucking area? Jesus.
Holy shit.
I do know the answer, but I don't want to say it.
Oh, let's see.
Nah, it's not going to...
All right, Jesus Christ.
I can't even read that last word.
Really? You can't?
Oh, yeah.
You should be able to read that.
It's hard to fit a skate.
No, wrong extremity. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
There you have it, our first hour of radio.
All right.
Amazing one.
I think we should say it all together. You're welcome.
Yeah,
to the audience.
exactly. You're welcome.
Exactly. Correctamundo.
Yeah, it sounds like
hold
Frank
up either.
McCourt was kind of like just owned parking lots before he married this woman.
Yeah.
So she had money when she married him?
Yeah, he founded the McCourt Company, which specializes in the development of major commercial real estate projects, particularly parking lots.
I thought it was where you played Mick basketball.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is very fun.
Yeah.
Trying to think it up.
McCourt.
Don't make fun of. Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know how much my milk I needed. Can't be a McCourt. Because I had a McGallon, but I spilled it on my floor.
No use me crying.
Yes, over my spilt my milk.
Oh, like.
All right.
I like the sports callers, though. They're very adamant. They're very in there, the sports callers, aren't they?
They kind of know their shit.
Yeah.
They're all guessing.
I can imagine that all day, though. Wow, that would fucking be just infuriating.
Oh, sports talk radio is fucking horrendous.
I don't know how they do it.
It's unlistenable.
You get the basics out, and then you got to move on.
In 5 minutes, I'm done.
Yeah,
all right, they got to start hitting the ball. Really? Fuck you.
Yes.
I hate athletes. They're so fucking. They're so uninsightful. They give you nothing but A, B, and C. Yeah. Not 1 ounce of. We played a good game. We just got to keep playing our. How about you say something with the fucking magic talk device in front of you? Fucking assholes.
It really is the
Can't
same shit,
stand
right?
them. Same shit every time.
Yeah.
We went out there, we played our game. I heard that already. In 1980, I heard that. Steve Garvey said that on the Dodgers.
They've not changed.
I gave 110%.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not a fan of the over 100%.
Right, it's impossible.
It's impossible. 100% is good enough. That's the best you can do.
But these go to 11.
Right.
Left it all on the field. That's all you could do. I play with my heart. No, you don't.
That would be messy.
I want to thank God.
Exactly.
That drives me nuts because I think there's players on the other team that kind of wanted God to help them out too. What? God decided that this guy is a better God person than the other God person.
They're a great organization.
So
they came to play. They came to play. We we just didn't have enough.
Who doesn't come to play?
Yeah, you came to. Yeah, you put on the uniform.
Right.
I think you came to play.
Even the stupid manager in baseball came to play.
He came to play.
He looks like he might go out there. They all come to play.
Yeah.
We can get that out of the way immediately.
I want to thank Jesus Christ for helping me to perform. He might not be able to hear me because a lot of people in Japan are booing him right now.
Yeah, maybe some
He was
other
concentrating on me fucking hitting the 3-pointer at halftime.
Yeah.
And not on the lives he was ruining by flooding the entire country. And the nuclear meltdown.
Right.
And he wasn't thinking about the nuclear meltdown.
Yeah,
he was concentrating on me hitting
He wanted to
3.
make sure LeBron James had a good game last night.
Of course. Just such
He didn't give a fuck about the radiation going into the ocean of all places.
Well, thank God.
Right.
Yeah.
Athletes.
I hate when athletes do the God thing.
Whenever they thank God, I just want to scream, shut the fuck up.
Them and actors, yeah.
If it's your thing, that's fine, but
So Ward is fantastic. First and foremost, I want to thank God for what?
Exactly.
What did he do?
What did he do?
There's some fucking kid with flies around his head in the Sudan. And God left him alone for a few seconds, just long enough for a vulture to pluck his eye out. Because, he wanted to make sure your bat connected with the ball.
God's more concerned with the Bruins winning last night than gas prices.
Yeah, how about that?
How about God work on the gas prices? Because a lot of people not happy that it continues to go up.
Yeah.
How about he works on that one?
If God really cares about sports, then God's an asshole. If that's what God wastes his... If God has ever looked at a sports scoreboard, then he's a fucking dope.
And wouldn't he be a fan of one team and
Sure
they
would.
would never, ever lose?
Yeah.
Of course he would be a fan of the Angels.
I get it. See? See?
Hamburger.
Not the Devils, of course not.
No.
The Devils would never win a Stanley Cup.
They'd never win, see?
If he was a sports fan. Oh, my God, is this the hackiest thing ever?
Come on now.
Shucky-ducky, quack, quack.
Shucky-ducky, quack, quack.
How about this? Athletes are just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you put your blueberries in one at a time?
Because it's something I learned in Mind Your Business school. And it's it's a lot of none of your concern. These fucking blueberries have these little stems on them.
Yeah.
And if you talk less and look more, you'll learn. You just pull the stems off the blueberries because I don't want to chew them. I'm not a fucking wild.
So
I'm not an antelope.
You pull the stems off your blueberries? I dump the whole thing in without washing
That's why
them?
I was wondering. He just like...
I just dump and go, man.
I like
Jimmy
that's how I treat women.
I like dump and go.
I like a clean blueberry. And I look at every blueberry. For a second, I drop it in because I don't want to eat fucking stems or blueberries that have cancer on them. I want a nice, healthy blueberry.
Yeah, you are very particular about what you're putting in your yogurt there. I was just looking. I didn't mean any harm by it. I wasn't trying to be what you call a Budinsky.
Look at this fucking stem.
Yeah, what are you
Who wants to eat that? Then the whole thing, you got stem breath.
What's stem breath?
I don't want stem breath.
You two love your blueberries.
They're good. There really is a good time of year for blueberries. At the risk of boring everybody, myself included, this is a wonderful time for blueberries.
Great time of year, Ant.
Is it really?
Hey, can we get the audio of the attack in Park Slope, Brooklyn?
That is good audio, man.
What the fuck was the neighbor doing that? It took him so long to leave his house. We'll explain next, man, but...
This woman is having a tough time.
These surveillance cameras the audio is great now.
Yeah, the audio is good on this one.
All right, we have that for the show, Travis, hopefully? Yeah, we can get it. Yeah, we'll have that after the break. It's a pretty good story. And also, this is just amazing. Steve Martin talking about bluegrass. We have to.
Wow, he loves his banjo.
And Lady Gaga has to apologize for saying retard. So we got a busy
What? Because every fan of hers was offended.
And we got a lot of people coming in that I don't know. So that'll be good, too.
We have a wonderful...
Who are these people?
Well,
who are these people?
Bjorn Lomborg. Oh, he's the Earth Day guy?
Yeah.
What?
From Cool It? Is he pro or against global warming?
We'll find out. I don't know.
I don't like that tease.
I was going to watch the movie last night, and then I turned on that hockey game like, fuck the radio show. I got to watch playoff hockey.
I was too busy at Anderson Silva's documentary.
Was it good?
Oh. Very good.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about that next. I want to hear about it.
Yes, indeed.
Is he pro or against it? What does he think of global warming? Does he
think it's horse shite?
Because I want to be prepared.
Well, Bjorn thinks that global warming is a problem, but it's not.
How about you wait till your mic's
What about a microphone?
No, it's way better this way. I purposely did this.
Well, you asked a question.
Well, just yell it then.
Bjorn thinks that global warming is...
Yeah.
You're a little too loud. It's early.
Overmodulating.
Yeah.
Bjorn thinks that global warming is a problem, but not the problem that everybody else thinks it is. It's not life or death.
Oh, good. Middle of the road.
And it's not a problem.
Well, he thinks that what we need to do to fix it is to find cost-effective ways.
Why do we have this guy in?
Oh, Jesus. Cost-effective.
This one.
Cost-effective.
I did?
Yeah. Oh. Hate hearing cost-effective.
And Gillian Jacobs. Gillian Jacobs from...
I'm not the only guy in this show. You can't blame me totally.
On that one. But I remember that when it came up, it was by the bathroom. And you're like, it could be good for...
Well, because he catches me when I have a full bladder. I go, yes, I got to go leak.
I'm full of bladder, too. Oh, I thought you meant something else.
Who's Julian Jacobs?
She's from Community.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Biggest show on TV. We got to take her. And then Clark Peters and Wendell Pierce.
From The Wire. It's Bunk and Lester Freeman. They have a new show on HBO called Treme about New Orleans. Treme, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's done by David Simon, who did The Wire.
No shit.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here today, but he's got something else.
Could you imagine? That would be.
I would like to talk to him. He was a reporter. He'd
the guy that fucking came up with The Wire, or did he created or produced or what?
Everything. He created it.
Holy shit! I want to talk to that guy.
Yeah, he's busy.
All right, we'll break.
Yes, let's do that.
The virus. Get in touch with the Opie and Anthony Show. 866-WOW-1-WOW. Send your feedback to feedback@opieandanthony.com. Opie and Anthony.
A lot of people commenting on Jim Norton pulling the stems off the blueberries.
Oh.
The blueberries.
What could they possibly be commenting on about that?
Well, Jordan, who's a fine listener, a regular to the instant feedback, he writes, I love Jimmy. He picks the stems off of blueberries, but has hooker piss in his mouth.
There are inconsistencies.
Jimmy has always said, don't look for consistencies in his life.
It just doesn't make sense.
I know.
I eat the fucking stems, no problem.
I just saw Rob Bartlett on the commercial for... the play there that he's on in Broadway.
He got fired from that.
With Harry Potter.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
No.
There was an incident backstage with somebody.
With Daniel Radcliff?
Yeah.
Oh, Larroquette's in that?
Yeah, John Larroquette's in
the
it.
one fucking funniest guy in Stripes. I'd love to get a fucking... Shut up.
Okay,
Shut up.
You're still obsessed with Stripes?
Love him.
A little bit.
A little bit.
You know, we've been trashing Canada once in a while, and people get mad.
Could you say, "Oh, Canada"? Could you sing it?
Oh, Canada. And remember we had the comedian on who fucking had the Human Rights Tribunal because he insulted these women, called them dykes.
Yeah.
Well, in Canada, he has been ordered to pay $15,000.
Good. Oh, I mean bad.
And here's what it was. To Lorna Party, he has to order to pay for injury to dignity, feelings, and self-respect.
Very injured.
Bring us back. He was doing his act in Canada. And
he was an MC.
Right.
And I guess
vaguely remember this guy. It's been a while.
Yeah, her and her girlfriend were drinking on the patio, and they were told that they can't drink on the patio outdoors after 11 at this establishment. Maybe it's the rules of the law. I don't know. So they come inside. I guess they're heckling, and it said that they were. Let me see here. A group of 3 women were told by the staff they had to come inside, and there was he was hosting this open mic night. After a few heckles were reportedly hurled from where the women were sitting. He retaliated from the stage, which was responded to with a display of smooching between Party and her then-girlfriend. So they start making out. So he admits calling them fat and ugly, among much cruder epithets. And the exchange was followed by a physical thing, which Earl broke Party's sunglasses, although he later offered to pay the replacement. All right, now that's a problem.
Well,
but you can't do anything physical with an audience.
Yeah.
Although I don't know whose fault it was. Like, who,
Oh,
thank you.
Gesundheit.
That's the... What? That got me laughing too, Dave. What was that one about?
I just had to sneeze.
That was
it was a... It was a cartoon sneeze.
The tribunal, these fucking...
A tribunal.
Pukey, fucking liberal fucking words... Imagine if he had insulted Catholicism and there was just kind of a witch hunt. Can you imagine the fucking... I mean, there's been an outcry, but the outcry... How could you allow that? The tribunal ruled the harassment of Party was both verbal and physical and involved both aggressiveness and physical contact, which gave merit to her claim of having suffered post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, man. You know what? Go to a military hospital, you fucking... cunt.
You heckling cunt.
And see people that really have post-traumatic stress disorder. Shut up.
Yeah, they throw that around a little too
You
easily.
are fat and ugly.
I don't know what she looks like. But what a fucking vomit-inducing story.
Yeah.
The Human Rights Tribunal is fucking despicable. But that's what it is. That's what it's come to.
Sometimes you got to appreciate...
People ask why I never go up there to perform. That's why.
Yeah. You got to appreciate this country sometimes, the First Amendment. Good one.
They don't have... I mean, do they have a First Amendment?
They have some type of constitution. I don't even know what's in it. It's probably hockey rules.
It's a little different up
Crazy
there.
people up there. Crazy people.
That's enraging.
They gave us a speech when we started on XM Canada. You got to be a little careful up here. It's a little different.
No, you don't.
Well, I know. So they handle it.
I did Montreal. It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the Montreal Comedy Festival. Just because all you guys were up there performing at the same time.
I did all right.
It was a blast.
I enjoyed it.
Might as well continue with this subject because now we got Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, what is she up to?
And at least the paper writes it this way. You knew it was coming just a day after Lady Gaga used the word retarded to dismiss speculation that her song Born This Way rips off Madonna's Express Yourself. She has apologized to all the retards.
Apologized.
Oh, I mean, she has apologized for her phrasing. Excuse me.
I was wondering if they wrote
I saw
it
that
way.
differently.
Yeah.
In a statement to gossip blogger Perez Dickhead, Gaga said, I consider it part of my life's work in music to push the boundaries of love and acceptance.
To be retarded.
My apologies for not speaking thoughtfully. To anyone that was hurt, please know that it was furiously unintentional. An honest mistake requires honesty to make. What a fucking cop-out.
The people that are hurt don't even know.
Is she apologizing, by the way, for the fucking people who are offended by her religious thing?
Oh, yeah,
why is she not apologizing for that?
Right.
You fucking PC, big-clitted idiot.
I think all should be allowed, but that would seem worse.
Yeah.
Making fun of someone's religion than making
than just using a word not in the context of hate speech.
Well, that's the sacred cow of today. It's the retarded people. It's not religion. So you don't have to apologize for that. Why couldn't she say I'm being an artist and expressing myself when I said retarded? Because I felt that
she should have fucking stood strong.
Come on, Maverick.
Because people do say retarded. When we were growing up and we said stop being a retard, I never thought of waterheads when I said it.
Yeah.
I just didn't. And when you called someone a fag growing up, I didn't even know what gay was yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It's just words you use. And
words you just use.
And you're not thinking, like, of the deeper fucking meaning of the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, I was walking to Ray's Pizza yesterday. Ray's Original or Famous Ray's? I was walking to Ray's Pizza.
There's only one, man.
I know. Well, it was in Times Square.
They have 10 in Times Square alone, I think.
I know. I was walking over there, and there were 3 black guys in front of the pizza place. And in the time it took me to walk past them, I heard nigga probably 10 times.
That's exactly what I said the other day.
Just bam, 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 back and forth, and this nigga, that nigga, that. And I'm just sitting there going, what the fuck? Fuck you. I'm thinking to myself, fuck you. I'll say whatever I want whenever I want to say it.
You should have said it out loud right there.
I really, you know something? I really wanted to, and I was fully prepared to. But I needed my pizza, and I needed to eat it through a jaw that wasn't wired shut. So I figured I'd shut my mouth.
I would love to see your pizza blended up.
Yeah, and drinking my pizza through a straw.
God, how great would that be?
Is my pizza almost ready?
Yeah.
You should have seen the other guy. They were crooked cops who heard me say nigger, and they got what was coming to them, which was broken fists from my jaw.
It's beyond me because it's so accepted, and it isn't the exception to the rule from what I see.
No,
it's the fucking rule.
Yeah, all words
just
should be
stop.
Said. Enough already.
The name of the song is Judas, right?
Yeah, Judas is the latest one by Lady Gaga. That's got everyone.
Lady Gaga.
Talking. So I guess she was talking to. She was being interviewed about her hit song and her songwriting abilities. So she defended that by saying, "Why would I try to put out a song and think I'm getting one over on everybody?" She said, "That's retarded." That's how she used it.
That's retarded.
We've all used it that way.
Yes.
Without thinking of someone with lesser fucking mental abilities.
With
whatever.
mentally, you can't even say that. What is the appropriate word for a retard these days?
Mentally challenged.
Mentally challenged.
But then that's saying they're
handicapable.
different. Why is that okay?
Yeah.
Because the genius of Carlin, who came up with the idea, there are more syllables to it, and you've removed the humanity. Mentally challenged, and as George said, you think that by changing the language we change the condition.
Yeah,
right.
we don't.
No, of course not.
That's a great thing to remember.
Paint chip eater by any other name.
Because what will happen?
Yes.
What will happen? Mentally challenged will become the thing that everyone is offended by eventually. Not right away.
Yeah.
You fast forward a bunch of years. All of a sudden, they're going to be outraged when you say mentally challenged.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
It's retarded.
It is retarded.
I'll tell you.
And I would bet money, people listening right now that have, a kid that's mentally challenged, okay?
Yeah.
Say retarded.
Yeah.
Not to their kid, though.
No,
but when they're in everyday situations, when maybe they look at a coworker or something and go, "Oh, that's retarded."
It's language,
and they got
language.
Someone at home that's mentally challenged.
When was the last time you watched? And the movie is just plotting and slow and But when was the last time you watched
Bridges of Madison County?
Yeah, that one.
Oh my God, it's terrific.
1984.
I
saw that in 82.
You know what?
Did you? Was it out in 82?
You ready for this?
No, I think it was.
I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I read the book probably every 5 years.
What's a book?
1984, the book is fucking terrific, man.
I didn't mind the movie.
See, I just never seen it. Who's in it even?
That guy that was in Alien, where the guy that got the thing burst out of his chest there.
Yeah.
He's a Hurt. His last name is Hurt, but is he John Hurt? Or is he another Hurt? I don't know. Right. Yeah? John Hurt?
John Hurt was in 1984?
I think it was,
I think he's a great fucking actor, by the way.
John Hurt. Yeah, he's been in a lot of shit.
He plays a lot of weird Does a lot of weird shit.
He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. But no, I liked it. But when you watch it, it's like you don't want to sound like you big brother, this baby. But there are some things in there that you're like, wow, that really did come to pass. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing with words and having to change things to make them sound better, and it's just that has completely happened. Mm-hmm. We've fallen into that. You can't get a straight answer from a politician. You're crucified if you use a word like retard. Mm-hmm. It's gotten way out of hand. Apologies every day, which mean nothing. The more apologies you hear, the less any apology means. So why are you forcing people to apologize when, first of all, they don't mean it, and secondly, it takes the meaning away from sincere apologies, which I think I've yet to hear.
I don't know. You don't know anymore.
I have no idea.
That's a great point. You don't even know anymore what is a real apology.
Yeah.
Because it's been so watered down.
Just someone protecting their own ass.
Sure it is.
And I hate the other one where they go, I take full responsibility. What does that mean?
I take full responsibility.
Okay. Well, great.
Right?
What does that mean? There should be a punishment if you say that.
Fucking savages. God, just fucking behave.
Blacks,
for fuck's sake. 78-year-old mugged on Arthur Avenue in the Bronx, of course.
Well, why is she living there?
I don't know.
She's probably been there before.
I guess she's got. Grab the pocketbook. Look, just some old bat and some animal with a fucking hoodie on and just runs away with it. God, it's just predatorial. Stop it.
But the what were we saying?
I don't fucking speech.
No. About
I take full responsibility.
Yeah,
I hate that. Because it doesn't mean anything.
You should apologize when you say. We've all said things that you feel like, especially arguing with a chick or whatever, where you say things that you feel guilty. I've said things publicly that I was like, I felt a little rough about that one. Like, I felt kind of bad, and I haven't apologized for it, but it's like, that's what you should apologize for. If you say something you feel bad about it.
Yeah. But if you honestly feel bad about it.
Or if you hurt someone's feelings and you genuinely feel bad, like, oh shit, I didn't mean to hurt that person's feelings. I'm sorry.
But I like Ant's point. You don't know the difference anymore because you hear that,
of course.
I apologize so much, it's watered down where you really don't know if the person even means it anymore.
I'm sorry for,
I like
and then
that
whatever
angle.
it is means nothing now. Especially, in your personal life it might, I don't know. But in the public eye, when a celebrity, sports figure, whatever, has to apologize, to me, it's never sincere.
At this point, no.
It's not. Covering your ass because you never see anyone apologize unless there's some type of outrage where they have to come forward. They never say, like, if no one mentioned that she said retard and was outraged by it, do you think the next day she would have went, look, yesterday, by the way, let me bring this up.
Yeah.
Yesterday I said retard, and I want to apologize for that. No one said anything, but let me just say, because I slept, I
thought
felt
about
weird.
it, I realized it was the wrong thing to say.
Never happens.
It's always because someone points out what you said.
It's got to be dragged out of you, and to me, that's not sincere.
It's all bullshit.
Yep.
Lady Gaga is all bullshit, too.
Lady Gaga. It's a gimmick.
Sorry to break that to you, but she's all bullshit.
It's a gimmick.
She's very talented, but she's all bullshit.
Yeah, I like her. I love her.
Tunes.
I like her music a lot.
She's not really outrageous.
Sounds like a #1 hit tune.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very poppy.
She was apologizing because it hurt Perez Hilton's feelings.
Oh, shut up.
Well, it should have.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy who used to draw cum bubbles and then comes clean on that, and all of a sudden he's like the goody two-shoes guy. Go fuck yourself. You know what you are, Perez Hilton.
Goody light loafers, maybe. Get it? Okay.
And he changed his shit because his livelihood was at stake. He still wants to be drawing cum bubbles. Trust
People came after him.
And big fucking cartoon cocks.
He came out as the reason he fucking did that was because he was so called out on his hypocrisy. He was so... That would literally be like me criticizing someone who got a prostitute publicly, for real.
Right.
That person should be fired for getting a hooker.
Right.
You've gotten a lot. I apologize.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking despicable, fucking ex-fat phony who's trying to be like this cute... And it's amazing the shit he's gotten away with. Like Like the fucking that Miss America broad says something, you know, about she doesn't like gay marriage, and she's vilified as the Antichrist. He's been drawing cum on people's faces, outing people for all these years, and fucking there's no penalty for him at all.
Yeah, of course not. And now he changes his tune. And he's goody two shoes, and everyone just bought into it.
Yeah, he stinks.
This guy wants to be drawing cum.
He stinks.
That's all he wants.
He loves
is to
drawing cum
fucking
and
cum
dick.
and cocks and nose dripping because the actress did too much fucking coke the night before. He desperately wants to continue with that shit. But man, no one will fucking say that either.
No.
He's like this. I don't know. He's beloved now because of why?
I don't know, because he's gay.
Because they're a bunch of phonies to begin with out there.
He gets away with more in Hollywood.
Who knows? All right. Hey, we had an attacker in, where was that? Park Slope?
Park Slope, Brooklyn.
Is that a good area?
It's not a bad area.
Is that where you used to reside?
No, I used to
Weren't you
go
close to there?
Yeah, I was kind of close to there. You know, it's Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
But
Brooklyn's pretty fucking big, though.
Yeah, true. I was, one place I lived in Brooklyn was pretty close to there, and I knew some people there. But it's not that bad an area. But, wow, some Hispanic guy, he goes up to this, looked like a white broad, and just starts accosting her on the street. And there's a security camera on this guy's house facing his front gate. And you can see the sidewalk and the cars in the street. And it picked up the sound and the video of this gentleman accosting this woman. I don't know what he was trying to get from her. A purse, or it looked like he was trying to stick his hand up her skirt. I couldn't tell what the fuck was happening.
I think he was going for her meat purse.
You think? The meat purse?
Yeah.
He's going for the contents of her meat purse.
Yeah, he was going for the meat purse.
Because it did look like he's grabbing her. At first, all you hear is her screaming, and then they come into frame, and then it takes forever for the homeowner who has this camera to come out and, shake his fist and, hey, you, what are you doing?
What a lazy fuck.
Yeah.
You'll hear the neighbor eventually, but here's the audio. It's crystal clear, which is just amazing.
Oh, yeah, she's screaming.
Right off the sidewalk, right in front of this guy's house.
Advertisement. Your video will resume shortly.
Chicken salad sandwich for
Oh, God.
yeah. Yeah.
The ads. Oh, my God. It's driving me nuts.
It's a whole new world on the internet.
But why can't... I would rather than just put the fucking McDonald's logo, whatever the fuck, right on the screen so you don't have to sit through this shit. There it is. He's trying to rape her, man.
Hey, what's going on?
After he gets away.
Hey, what's going on? Finally,
That's fucking disgusting. Did you see? What is it? April? That guy still has his Christmas lights out.
I know. I saw that. That is terrible. He's got his Christmas lights.
Do you know how panic-stricken that attacker must have been on that quiet block when she's screaming her head off?
It looks like she gave him a nut shot because he started kind of limping.
He let go of her
because I think she got an elbow in or something.
She might have gotten a shot in there. But that's something that happens all the time that you don't get to see this intimately. That is a fucking brutal attack happening. That's very primal, very fucking jungle, very animalistic. You know when you watch a fucking lioness just laying her fangs into the throat of a gazelle, that's what that shit is right there. It's an attack. It's brutal. These motherfuckers. And the people get away with it all the time. You know, you don't get to see it on camera like that and hear that horror.
The guy got away too, right? Hispanic?
Oh, of course. He'll just run into the crowd of fucking degenerates, lose himself in the crowd of fucking animals. I'm so sick of these fucking people. Christ on a pony. God, would it be great to just burst out that door and blast his fucking head off? And then you'd go to jail, by the way. So it would be wonderful. Great legal system we got. Whatever. I'm just tired of it. And you see so much of it now because, you know, cameras are everywhere. They showed a guy being shot the other day on TV.
Really?
Where you see, you see an African-American gentleman walks up. He's got a hoodie on and just sticks his arm straight out and pop, pop, pop. Just fucking kills somebody. It's infuriating. I don't know what he's going for there. I'm watching the video. He's like, he really is just trying to like feel her tits or something.
I think because he's wearing like baggy pants and they're kind of falling down.
Oh,
but
right.
I can't tell.
How do you stick your dick in something moving like that? It's like a rodeo rider.
Jesus.
It looks like he was kind of because he's not facing the camera and it almost looks like he was playing with.
He might have like been groping her and trying to jack off.
And it almost looks like that's why she gets away because he's too busy with himself and
jacking off.
Gets away from him. And then that's when he has to pull his pants up and fucking run away.
He has a very low amperage breaker.
I mean, see, his pants are like half down.
Oh yeah, look, he might be
half down. He's trying to like.
I think
do
he's
something.
jacking off.
Yeah, right.
And he's pulling her toward his dick. Holy shit!
And then she
I think
runs
you're
away.
right. And then he pulls his pants up. Holy fuck! He had his pants down.
Oh my god,
dude, he had his pants down.
He was trying to sexually abuse that woman.
Jacking.
That's the perv switch right there. Because I mean, it's not even a dark area.
That's crazy.
Right,
just walk down the street and you're like, I just got to pull my dick out and rub it against somebody, whether they want it or not. Holy shit.
You ever watch, you ever read Brave New World? That's another really good one.
No. Good one?
Oh, yeah. Good book.
Yeah. I don't like books.
You don't like books?
Huh? I don't like the books.
I like books. I just don't read them as much as I should. And then I start reading and I go, wow, I like reading.
Yeah, you know, it's...
I don't know why.
You know, it's fucked up. And this just shows what a fucking piece of shit I am. I was sitting on the couch reading the other day, and my girl looks at me and just goes, "That just doesn't look right."
Oh, really?
Yeah, me reading.
So what were you
I was
reading?
like, "Oh, good."
Mein Kampf.
I know that would look right. I was actually reading my new edition of American Rifleman magazine.
There you are. You're reading Highlights magazine. She's like, "Why do you have a tent under the Afghan?" And you're like, "Well, Goofus has been very bad."
Yes.
And Gallant is scolding him by placing his asshole on Goofus's mouth. Hated Goofus and Gallant.
I love
Goofus
those
and
two.
Gallant.
They were crazy. Hey,
Like a Mr. Bungle.
now that we did that story serious, now we got to get silly, I'm thinking.
Yeah, a little silly.
Let's start with Tim in Rhode Island. Tim, can you get that audio back?
All right. You should play the Price is Right music behind that, because she's screaming like she won the Showcase Showdown.
Oh, my God, do we have the Price is Right music? This is not right. I got to say,
we
openly.
could put this screaming to something and see if it's not as horrific.
Well, we like to do
as
this.
it is.
Because, people are very bothered now.
Right. It left
I'll add Benny Hill to the list right off the bat.
It leaves me with a weird feeling like of
What do we need?
Victimization.
Let's try a few of these. Price is Right.
Price is Right.
I Want Benny Hill. Anyone else have one or two?
When do you usually hear screaming?
Maybe Eric, if you could find a good horror movie soundtrack.
That's
somewhere.
good. Yeah.
Maybe some strings with some accents.
I'm
perhaps.
thinking a John Sterling home run call myself.
Oh,
She's a
wow.
very excited Yankee
Very excited
fan.
Yankee fan.
What do you got? Let's start
Georgie
this.
juices one. I think Georgie was juicing one on her
Price is
fucking
Right.
skirt.
All right, here's the first one. Let's try this.
See? Come.
Here we go.
Oh, calm down. Come on up. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. You could win a new car.
Bob Barker's trying to wipe pre-cum on her fur coat.
Tim in Rhode Island, I'm giving you Listener of the Day. Enjoy that award today.
That's a good one.
I got one if Danny would start up the music. Start up the screen.
You ready?
Wait, I got to make sure I'm ready. It's this one, right? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, Gregorio. That's all right. Redo it.
That's better.
That's pretty good.
It's a terrible thing that almost happened to that woman.
Yes.
But it really just goes to show you how great Shelley Long is in The Shining. She's
Shelley
more,
Long?
Oh, so Shelley Duvall. I'm sorry. She's way more terrified in that movie than this woman is from potentially being raped.
Yeah, but this woman didn't have Kubrick yelling at her. She's had some fucking drunken guy from Howard Beach with a 6-inch dick.
That is a good one.
Porn music is coming in.
Maybe some porn music.
Live Michael Jackson.
Jesus.
Do we have any
Christ.
other ones?
I like that, Larry King. Larry King wants to know what she did with the groceries.
Was the assailant wearing an Adidas sweatsuit, or did it appear to be a knockoff?
Holy Jesus.
We got any more? Benny Hill would be. That's too easy.
Benny Hill?
Jim, what's the music from Clockwork Orange when they're in the house attacking the lady? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Is it the William Tell, or is it the... Is it something else?
The William Tell is when he's fucking the two girls.
Yeah.
I don't remember which. I'm thinking right now. You could try the William Tell, but the William Tell is also when they. No, that's when he's fucking the two girls.
Yeah. I think it's just was Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain.
That's terrific.
That is terrific. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Wait, maybe you could put like bombs and stuff with rocks going through the windows. I don't know. For the screams.
I don't think so, Chip.
Oh. Do we have any live Beatles?
Oh, shit.
Can we try it?
Yeah. Beatles from...
play Love Me Do.
like Shea Stadium or the Hollywood Bowl or something.
You got a live Beatles song?
Ed Sullivan.
All right, Shinebox gets the credit for that one. Shinebox.
You got that?
I'm looking for live. It's all the remastered stuff.
E-Rock looking intently.
Although if you just play one, you might be able to...
That's true.
It's all right. It'll still be funny a minute later.
Yeah.
Let's see if the live works.
Why don't you shave, E-Rock? You should be writing all work and no play. No, wait. All eat and no work. Makes Eric a dull boy.
Ernest Hemingway.
And we're off, he says.
I wish I read so I would know authors.
Believe me. I'm just trying to think of how can I make Stephen King fat.
That's like the only stuff that's like I can think about.
Oh my fucking god!
I would find that fucking Beatles song really fast if I was you.
Yeah, right.
Oh, cocksucker!
Because everyone's just ready to pounce.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Wait, who are other authors?
Just a matter of. Yeah, the bearded author is good. It's very difficult.
See, reading fucked us today.
Wait a minute,
reading fucked us today.
See. I know.
We made fun of the reading thing, and now it fucking haunts us.
Oh, wait, James French fries.
Get it? He just goes, get it.
Get it.
Mayo Angelou.
That's a good one.
I don't think she had a beard, but
doesn't matter. It's authors.
Yeah, we pull off the beard.
That's a good one. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, yeah, that's God, it's tough because we're not really smart.
Hey, I don't even have to change this one. Sir Francis Bacon.
I left my computer at the hotel, so I don't even get the input from the
you read it last night?
people. Yeah.
How was it?
That was great.
Oh, okay. No,
good time. Definitely fun.
Where were you?
I was,
You did a whole thing on that.
What happened? No, I didn't do a whole... I did real quick.
Can I try one more?
No.
It's probably gonna bomb bad, but I'll try it anyway. Truman Chipotle?
Truman Chipotle.
I got one.
Oh, what, Chip?
Stephen King appetizers.
I guess you could do Stephen King crab legs if you want.
Actually, we got that one. Doug Hartwell from Framingham. Stephen a la King. Very good, man. Matt Conway from New Hampshire. Robert Frosty.
Robert Frosting.
Stephen King size also came in. Jason in West Virginia. I told you you should have found the fucking Beatles song. I was on your side today.
Go for it.
You don't have the Beatles, huh?
Delet doesn't have live, and Prophet's taking forever to load music.
Oh, boy.
John Grisham.
John Grissom.
Yeah. Dave from Georgia, thank you. Also,
Arthur C. Clarke Bar.
Do you got the famous hockey call, Al Michaels, Do You Believe in Miracles? That's coming in. We have that.
Oh, where with the woman.
Yeah. We could try that.
Yeah.
No, I need you for the other thing.
Me? Oh.
Oh, right.
No, you could do your other thing, but I'm just make sure that thing's ready to go in case he's got his thing. The thing. William Shakespeare.
Well,
almost.
That's pushing it.
Thank you, Brian. Stephen Burger King, yeah, all right.
That's fine. God damn it, that's a good one.
It's like 5 already.
That's Stephen Burger King.
Snafu, thank you.
I got a better one than that.
Oh, yeah?
Stephen Kingdom Come, Thy Will Be Done.
That's a good one, Jeff.
He will be hungry or something, I don't know.
Spike in Florida, Robert Frosted Flakes.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's fun for everybody. Fun. Do you have the? Do you believe in miracles? Or what, you know?
Charles Chickens.
I was gonna go with Charles Fixins.
Yeah. Oh, poor E-Rock. Look, he's just sitting there with his beard.
Edgar Allan Poe, boy. Charlie Dog, thank you. Stanford, check it out.
Oh, fuck.
That's a Poe boy.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh, boy. Kyle C. from Rhode Island. Jack London Broil.
Yeah, what?
Mary Higgins Clark Bar.
Yeah, the Clark Bar.
Did you say Clark Bar?
Who did?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Clark Bar always works.
That's a good one.
Alexander Dumbass.
It's Dumas.
I got a good one on Twitter.
He points right here.
Walt Whitman Sampler. That was a good one.
And Franks and Beans. Charlie Dog is on a roll. What's the other fucking one? Yes, sir.
This guy was not bad. Michael Crichton. That's his name.
Did we do H.G. Well Done?
No.
H.G. Well Done. Why did you grow the beard, E-Rock?
Exactly.
Why?
Just lazy.
You knew what was going to happen.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't help but grow the beard.
Oh, yeah.
To catch any crumbs that might try to make a fucking break for it. Get it?
Yes.
Hey, where's that half a turkey? Oh, here it is.
Did we do Kurt Vonnegut? Did we do that one?
No.
Okay.
Kurt Vonnegut. Holy shit.
I love the Google.
Oh, that is a good one.
Rebecca from New Jersey and Rice-A-Tony. Oh, why couldn't you find the live Beatles?
Oh, E-Rock, keep looking.
E-Rock.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's if you would have found that.
Frank McNugget. There you go. Sarah from Buffalo.
Oh, who's that twat that wrote Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling.
Oh, God. Well.
J.K. Rowling.
I guess you could do J.K. Rowling, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
J.K. stomach growling. it's pushing it.
Hey, do we have Oprah giving away the cars?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Wood floor liquor, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure.
I might be able to do this at the same time. Hang on.
Wow.
See if you got that, because it's the and you, and then we can fucking do the...
Yeah, because they go crazy. Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see.
Because after all, this really is my 25th season.
What does this mean?
Wait for it.
And this is really my last chance to do something really big. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's coming.
And if you want to do something big, you would want to take along your ultimate tour.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is
It's a big setup. I thought it was the car.
It's okay. They go bullshit anyway.
So I started to think about where would I most want to go.
Harry Pot roast.
Maybe I should take all of you
Where?
with me
Where?
to the other side of the world.
That's perfect.
To the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Travolta just came out. Hang on.
Travolta came out.
Yeah, fucking works.
Yeah.
Good job right there.
Comes out of the plane.
Yeah, he
makes out with a man.
Yeah, the steps. Well, here's a good one too. HP loved the garlic butter sauce. Sorry, Rock. I don't go for that.
Yeah.
So Arthur Conan broiled.
Did we do Agatha Crispy Chicken? That's Mongo Trucker. I can't take credit for that. Good job, Mongo. Mongo the Trucker on Twitter, yeah.
You find that yet, E-Rock?
You got the live Beatles?
Oh,
Nope, keep going.
What's the one where it's all the screaming? We've heard it on the radio a million fucking times.
Yeah.
Twist and shout. Help, they do.
I want to hold your hand.
What are you, a Jew?
I want to hold your hand is a big one.
Thanks, Rock. You get it? He's a William Prophet here. It's just making a religious reference.
Yes.
Instead of Dr. Seuss, a little stretch, but it works. Jimmy H and PA, Dr. Moose.
Dr. Sauce.
Dr. Sauce is better. How about the Fat in a Hat?
Ian in Connecticut writes, Ray Bradbury Muffin.
These authors don't even have beards.
Maury Povich with the It's Not Your Kid. With the, we're doing two different things with that audio.
Yeah, that audio.
I don't know if we got one that works, but.
And it's.
John Grisham and Cheese. Grisham and Cheese, sorry. Fuck, I fucked it up, Brian, sorry. Catcher in the Rye Bread. Jane Huntington.
J.D. Salisbury.
Yes.
I didn't have any faith in that one.
It's a good one, though.
Oscar Wilde Rice. Period Eater. Edgar Allan Doe. Did we do that one?
No, I thought of it, but after Po' Boy, I was like, I can't. That was too good.
I am Brett P. on Twitter.
The Griller.
Who is that bitch that fucking writes all them books? Who is that bitch? Dial M for fucking, dial B for burger. Who is she? What's her name?
Did anyone come up with Shakespeare? That's Maggot Pest on Twitter.
Shakes. I don't go for that.
I'm sorry he couldn't find the fucking live Beatles. It's not our fault.
You're not lying.
I'm not taking the blame today. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's like I want. Yeah, E-Rock, you ready to talk? Someone pull the mic.
Is the Prophet working?
We're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there.
What happened?
What's wrong with it? It's just running at a
We're just making
really
this shit up as we go.
It's coming. Hold on.
All this for the Beatles thing?
I know.
Whoa, sorry. Premature.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, yeah. It works.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, but it sounds like there's someone screaming during the Beatles concert and not enjoying it.
No. See, that was part of it.
Now they're doing I want to hold your ham. No, we're not doing
No, we're not looking for Beatles songs like that.
You're getting confused now.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not mix it all up. I want to hold your ham or love me do nuts.
Yeah, that's not. We can't.
That's not nice.
That.
We can't do
Happiness is a warm bun.
No, we can't do this.
No, it's too easy.
We don't go for
Yeah,
easy.
let obese. I mean,
oh, the Bjorn song. All right, we're gonna break.
yeah, because there's too many Beatles songs. You know.
Of course there are.
I am Eric.
Why change the songs? I am the walrus.
Yes, of course.
Twist and crouch.
There's just too many.
Let it beans.
There's just.
Oh yeah, come on.
There's just too many Beatles songs to go over.
That's a good one. Yeah. Kazirok, is in there, and he was looking for the Beatles.
Carry that weight.
That's why.
I missed a meal yesterday.
What's that?
What was that?
Nope.
Oh,
No one
boy.
believed it.
You know,
I guess the bit's over.
Yeah, we got to break because
Jesus.
we got the buzzkill here. Fuck. What we gonna do with this?
Boy, Jesus.
Oh, we're still on.
Bjorn.
No, this is gonna be great. Bjorn
Lomborg and promoting Cool It. It's now available on DVD. It's a documentary, and it's about global warming.
Maxwell silver dollar pancakes.
And there's a debate. All right, no, he should be very interesting, actually. Because there's a debate raging.
Eleanor Pigby. What happened?
There's a debate.
This guy?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
we're going to talk to this guy next about global warming and stuff. We're going to make it sound terrific. You watch.
Yeah.
The Opie and Anthony Show presents Primetime Sam Roberts and one question with a guest we couldn't get. Rock star and handsome entertainment reporter, Mark McGrath.
Primetime Sam Roberts here with Mark McGrath. Mark, what type of house plants do you like?
I like a nice fern, or I like a palm, a palm. I know what it's called. It's called a palm in the corner. What's it called? A palm tree? Yeah, I like palm ferns. Palm ferns in my house.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
This has been Primetime Sam Roberts and one question with a guest we couldn't get on the Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM, the virus. The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, well, Opie and Anthony, we're going to talk to
Bjorn Lomborg
in 1 second, but during the break, I was showing Jimmy and Anthony my latest video on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio, and me and Roland were walking around yesterday, and I'm going to break down all the walls because it gets weird now. I saw an old woman at a bus stop.
Yeah.
And I went, wow, that looks like Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
I think I could make a dumb little video that a few thousand people would see, whatever. So I go up to her and I go, are you Barbra Streisand or something like that? As a goof, knowing that it was a lookalike. And I filmed her for about a minute. I was harassing her and blah, blah, blah.
And she was like, no, and she walks away.
And then I upload the video going, man, I think a lot of people are going to really believe this is Barbra Streisand. And I'm laughing because I'm thinking it's got to be a lookalike. I just showed Jimmy and Ant, and unless they're bullshitting me,
no,
they think it really is Barbra Streisand.
100%.
I absolutely
100%.
I know for a fact that's Barbra Streisand.
You got Barbra Streisand on your camera yesterday.
That is absolutely.
Well, she wasn't waiting for the bus because she walked away.
She's wearing. Here's the thing,
because we did freeze frame, and one of the guys that follows me on Twitter freeze framed it with some old Barbra Streisand pictures, and it looks really similar.
She has these the lines around her mouth, like the way the lines on her go from the nose to the mouth. The glasses, And she's wearing a giant hat, the lips, and there's the way the chin is, and that hat, she's hiding under that fucking hat.
Big floppy fucking Titanic hat.
It's a big, giant, puffy pink coat with fur on the back.
And it was warm yesterday.
And it was warm, and that giant hat is meant to conceal her face. And let's be honest, that schnoz, she needs a big hat.
Yeah.
I could usually read you guys.
Dude,
are you fucking with me?
I would love to make a fool out of you.
Because I walked away laughing like, this is a look-alike, and I think people are going to believe it's Barbra Streisand. Now you're telling me it is Barbra Streisand.
Why would she ran away like that and go, no, and walked away. Play the video real quick, and then we'll bring in. I want to ask the guest what he thinks, because guarantee you that's her.
I'll retweet it in a minute or two, or if you want to.
It's only a 1 minute video.
Go to my
just listen.
Twitter.
Just our luck. I think Barbra Streisand is standing right over there waiting for a city bus.
No?
Yes.
Wait. Now I'm going to walk up to her.
She wasn't waiting for a bus.
She wasn't waiting for the bus.
Well,
she's just standing against the wall. She's waiting for somebody.
Why would she just be standing like that?
Are you Barbra Streisand?
No, I'm not.
And then she walks away quickly.
No, I'm not.
Barbra Streisand.
She doesn't want to be
Can I just get your autograph?
That's so her.
And then she walks back the same way.
Yeah, she just keeps trying to walk away from my camera.
Just make you nervous?
That's not my kid, by the way. People wondering. And now and here she comes again, walking by the camera.
Big fan, Barbara. Big fan.
And look, the way she's looking away,
Big fan,
a civilian doesn't walk like that.
Absolutely, that's her.
You got her. You so nailed
She
Barbra
does not want to be recognized because...
you got Barbra Streisand.
And my video's weird now, by the way, if you're a fan of my dumb videos.
You got Barbra Streisand.
Freeze frame that so when... that's her. And we compared it to somebody else.
This is you know how fucking weird this is? Because I filmed this whole thing going, holy shit, this lookalike is going to make people think it's Barbra Streisand. I'll put it up on my dumb channel.
It is
But
her.
now you're telling me it really is her.
Because you had
So
a
now
camera.
the joke's on me, because I'm laughing the whole time like, oh, God, who's going to believe in the end this is really Barbra Streisand?
Because you had a camera, it is absolutely her. If you would have walked up to her alone and just said, hey, Barbara, I love your stuff, she would have probably said hi to you.
Right.
But because you had a camera...
What if it was just some weirdo and saw the camera?
It's her. It's absolutely her.
Do you see the way she walked away? Like, people don't do that. Like, regular people that aren't used to walking away from people with cameras don't walk away like that. She wasn't looking into the camera.
She had no makeup on.
Like, anybody else would have been looking at you going, what are you doing?
You guys are in cahoots together today.
No, swear.
Can we bring in Bjorn? Let a fresh mind look at it and say, is that her or look at it?
Roland, you thought that was Barbra Streisand?
I guarantee you that's her.
You didn't think it was Barbra Streisand. Hey, Bjorn, what's up? Bjorn, how do you say your name, man?
Lomborg, not Borg.
That's good. Lomborg?
Yes, sir. How are you,
Thank you.
Pleasure. Now have you heard the controversy we're having right now?
I just heard it.
Okay.
I'm not sure I know her well enough to tell.
But look,
everyone knows what.
I think he nailed Barbra Streisand right there.
He thought it was a lookalike. That is absolutely her.
Come on.
Honestly?
Yeah.
I think you got her.
You're on my
Not even think. I am 100% sure that's her.
You're not 100% sure?
No.
Let's go. Okay, put it up next to a picture of Barbra Streisand.
Well, here, I got that.
Ope has a mock-up. Can you have it on the computer screen? Travis, look her up on the...
Hold on, I'll do it. What else are we going to do today?
Might as well.
We're going to talk about cooling in a second, sir.
Yours smells very good.
Oh, hey.
Don't you worry. Here. This guy, I want to...
it's her. Look at the chin. Look at the line under her fucking chin. Oh, I'm cursing.
This guy put it all together and tweeted it to me yesterday.
That is... Look. That is absolutely...
Yeah, look.
Look at the shape of the face, the line under the chin,
she's not
the
made
lips.
up or anything.
If I really had
The only question is, am I going to get a much harder time if I say it's not her?
No, not at all.
Nah.
In that case, I don't think it is.
He doesn't
You don't think it is?
You don't? Why not?
I thought it was just a lookalike.
Yeah.
What makes you think it's not her?
The way she walks around, though, that's very...
I think she might be just
very
a
celebrity
nutty lady or something.
No, I think that's very celebrity.
You don't think it's her?
Nah, it doesn't
What do
look
you think,
like her.
Jimmy?
I'm 100% sure it's her. I'm 100% sure it's her.
Man, I would have done some other shit.
Because again,
fuck,
You had one of the A-listers right in front of you.
And I didn't do shit with it.
Well, you did.
No, I would have. I would have slapped her.
The
or something.
only...
Oh,
you have to, right?
That's probably why she walked away.
yeah.
It's because he had a
She could see that coming.
You don't think so, Kenny?
No.
Kenny doesn't think it's her.
Well, I'll send it to TMZ.
Kenny's
If they play
idiot.
it, then that means it was her.
Wait a minute.
Oh, now.
Problem?
Certain things can't be changed, like the size. See, she has a big
nose,
square face.
Nose, yeah.
You're studying the pictures, Jimmy?
Of course I am. That's what I do.
Jimmy's good at this stuff.
There's weird shadowing going on in there. That's not a good example.
See, because you're looking at her in Ope's video.
I think we need to go
It's her
forward
with
a couple
absolutely
of frames.
no makeup.
Yes.
So, and a hat.
A big floppy hat, and it wasn't.
So she looks a little older in Opie's picture.
Can you go forward a couple of frames on that video? Sure. Is that possible? Wow, she turns her head really quickly.
Yeah, I barely got her on film. Which makes it even
right there. Okay,
more controversial.
Zoom in on that.
No,
Screen cap it. I'm sorry. The thing is, perfect. It ties in perfectly. It was too warm yesterday.
Smart.
It could have something to do. Perhaps she is rebelling against the idea of global warming by dressing like she's dressed like it's 11 degrees out. A psychopath or a celebrity would dress like that.
A lot of people checking in saying it's so her.
It's absolutely her.
Which means the joke's on me, because I put the whole video up going, I think I could trick some people into thinking I just filmed fucking Barbra Streisand. And now people are saying it's Barbra Streisand, so I'm the idiot.
Under the chin is what's convincing me that it's her. It's not the other stuff. The lines around the mouth and under the chin. The fucking line under the chin is too long.
And the lips are exactly.
And the lips, which I would love to kiss.
Ew.
You wouldn't let fucking...
No.
Would you? I would with
Barbara.
her.
Although I'm thinking it's very optimistic to say there are certain things you can't change. Isn't that the whole thing about Hollywood?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We love Hollywood.
The brow line, everything.
It's her.
It's
so he had to come in the middle of this.
Hey.
He thought he just found a lookalike, and we think it's great that he got one of the biggest celebrities in Hollywood.
Ever. Yeah.
Didn't even know.
And because she walked away because he had a camera. And she knows she looks awful.
Well, I want to thank you guys, because you guys just fucking made this video become a hit.
Yeah.
I mean,
but then again, all you do is really have all you have is a video of Barbra Streisand going no and walking.
Yeah.
I mean, in this day and age, no one's really gonna.
Yeah, you don't.
It's
really
not like you caught her like, hey, look, that lady's blowing a homeless guy.
Yeah, but
Barbara.
people can now check the video out. I just retweeted it. So Opie Radio on Twitter. You tell me if that's fucking Barbra Streisand, which would mean that, like I said again, I'll say it again. The joke's on me, because I really thought it was just a lookalike.
Yeah, people, let's just cool it though.
We can move on.
Cool it. Tying it in.
It's the. It's you're doing something on global warming, and I didn't watch the documentary, honestly, and I'm an ass because I went to see Anderson Silva's thing yesterday, and I just didn't plan on doing that. I just happened to find out that it was playing an hour and a half before it was playing. So what is the controversy about your documentary? Because there is a controversy.
Absolutely, there is. I mean, the fundamental point that I try to bring along is to get people to realize we've been told that global warming is this all-ending catastrophe, and we need to recognize global warming is a problem. It's something we need to deal with, and Earth Day is a good time to talk about it. But the way that we're scaring people senseless doesn't work. Partly because it's not true, but also partly because we don't make good decisions when we're scared. So, let's start talking about what would actually work instead of just having all this, feel-good measures where you put up a few solar panels, you feel like, oh, I've saved the world, where in fact you've done virtually nothing at very high subsidized cost.
So now Letterman had you on.
Yep.
And what was his take on, meaning, was he confrontational with you, or did he actually think that you were right?
He's hard to get a read on, but I actually thought he definitely watched the film and he liked a lot of it. I think he's sort of and I think that's how many people are. Can this really be true? Can all of the stuff that I've heard from Al Gore and everybody else, the world is coming to an end, can that really not be the whole truth? But the honest answer is, Al Gore told us a story that was intended to get our attention, and so he ramped it up a little bit. He told us about 20 feet of sea level rise, flooding all the floor.
I know, yeah, I couldn't believe that.
That's not what the UN climate panel is telling us. They're saying, somewhere between 1.5 and 2 feet, about 1 foot of sea level rise. That's a problem, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, because that's been the whole thing, is we are killing the planet, which always cracks me up. I think the planet will be just fine with or without us on it.
Yeah, it's us who are the problem.
Yeah. And I don't know. It seems to me like these countries that are just coming into the industrial age are doing a lot more damage than we are with cars that emissions are lower than they've ever been. I think as Americans we're doing a pretty good job. I think the rest of the world is kind of dropping the ball on it, but we always take the heat.
Well, I certainly think you're right in pointing out the things that are going to matter in this century is China and India.
Right.
It's not the U.S. or Europe. And so in that sense, you need to get a grip. Even if we cut our emissions dramatically, it's not going to matter unless China and India also does something.
Right.
And of course,
and they're not going to.
One of the things I think we forget is China in this decade is bringing 200 million people out of poverty. That's an amazing fact. And how? By powering them with an economic growth, basically powered by coal. And they're not going to say, oh, sorry, we'll go back into poverty and cut back our emissions.
Right.
We don't forget on this program, Bjorn. It's the first thing we talk about every morning.
200 million people. I'm so happy. But in reality, that underscores the point of saying, unless you get cheap technology, unless you get, for instance, solar panels to be cheaper than fossil fuels, you will never get it out of this niche, feel-good, rich Westerners buying a little bit of what is that word?
Feeling like they're doing something. I couldn't think of the word, but
but you almost did.
Yes.
Unless you can get out of that.
Peace of mind.
Unless you can actually get those technologies to become cheap, we won't be able to solve this problem. And so the film is really about saying, let's stop subsidizing these solar panels. Let's start making sure we invest in research.
So basically, you're saying the original title of this was Al Gore's an asshole, and you figured that wouldn't sell. You think that he overblew everything just to have dramatic effect.
Honestly, I think Al Gore did a lot of good because he got people aware of the problem, but he did some bad in overselling the problem.
The catastrophe and panicky and
it's the natural idea of saying, I have an important message, I'm going to ramp it up a little bit. But what happens in the long run? This is a long run problem. You're not going to get people's attention. You're going to drive them tired. You're going to make this into a very polarized issue. And in the long run, you lose people. Showing Florida disappearing, but 10 years
that
after,
was
people
a little
go down there. And they're like, it's still there.
Yeah, here it is.
Yes.
And he shows it slowly disappearing because the water level's going up, and New York City's gone and it's underwater.
San Francisco.
I wasn't buying into that. What do you think about the latest advocate for taking care of global warming, Charles Manson? Did you hear about that one?
Yeah. Remember, Bin Laden has also been big on global warming.
Oh, well, he's somebody that could be trusted, yes.
But then again, I don't think we should burden Al Gore with the unlikely alliances that he's going to have. I think it's much more important to recognize that so many people just want to feel good about themselves and say, oh, yes, I really care about global warming. And then, a fair number of celebrities will get into their private jets afterwards.
That's a bit of hypocrisy.
Quite sound right. But the real point here is, again, to recognize if you're going to do something, it's about innovation. Take computers back in the 1950s. How do we make better computers? Well, the solution certainly wasn't to buy a computer for everyone in 1960. That would have been silly, clear out your basement, here comes the computer.
Yeah.
And it wasn't taxing alternative technologies. You didn't get computers going by taxing typewriters. It was about getting better technology. And of course, once you got that, there you go. IBM and Apple were make computers that we want.
Can I ask a question? Do you agree there was a doctor, and he's an idiot, a Dr. Chipperson, and he said that for global warming, they should get everybody air conditioners or something.
That's crazy. Because the emissions that are put out by, actually, I think that they don't use Freon anymore, so Chip is wrong on that.
Dr. Chipperson said that Freon is no good. You should charge for it on.
No, stop.
Well, the fundamental point is to recognize, if you're talking about heat waves, one of the things I find amazing is that people will say, well, let's cut back on carbon emissions, which of course will still mean it gets warmer and warmer, but slightly less so. Why don't we talk about making cities cooler? There's much of
leather jackets for everybody.
No, I don't think
Fonzie noises.
Cool. I don't think that kind of cool.
Sorry.
Yeah. You could actually, paint rooftops in light colors. Stop having asphalt, being that very, very dark color. We know how to make it lighter. That would actually cool cities dramatically.
Now, I have to say, you wrote a book called The Skeptical Environmentalist, and the Danish, you had some controversy.
Oh, absolutely.
Where they said that you were fabricating data and deliberately misleading the use of statistical methods and plagiarism, and you complained to the Ministry of Science, Technology, and Innovation, and you got the original decision annulled due to procedural errors. Now, was it they just didn't go about giving the truth right, or did their procedural errors actually cause them to say something wrong?
Yeah, the way you state it makes it sound like I got free on a technicality.
Right, no, that's just what
yeah. And the main problem with the decision was that they didn't have one single example of what I actually did wrong.
Okay.
They didn't feel like it was necessary to actually prove me wrong. And in many ways, I think that summarizes much of what's happened, certainly in my controversy, that when I go out and say, listen, global warming is real, but it's not the end of the world. We need to be smarter. It so offends some people in the sort of political correctness that many people feel fine to say, oh, you're wrong, and we don't even have to prove it. It strikes me that you need to actually look at how have we been doing for the last 20 years, for instance, on global warming, and the truth is we've been big on promises, but we haven't actually done anything. And that's why, I think it's reasonable to start listening. Is there other and perhaps smarter ways forward?
But I've noticed, and I brought this up last night on Red Eye, it was, we as people don't really do things until we really, really have to.
You didn't bring that up, Greg.
Yes, I did. I did.
It was Greg Gutfeld's point.
No. And I was talking about the problems with fossil fuels and the fact that alternative energy. Yes, I was, and looking for options and alternatives to that won't really happen until the last drop of oil is squeezed out of the ground, and then the next day we'll have something else. We're only as innovative as we have to be. Which is what I've noticed in my observations of humanity.
Well, I certainly think that's very true, that unless we focus a lot more on it, we're not going to do it. We need to focus a lot more on innovation, and innovation has always been what's gotten us out of most sticky problems. Because remember, most of the environmental movement, and certainly, today on Earth Day, most people are going to be saying, oh, do with less. Could you cut back? Could you not have your car? All these things. But remember, the reason why we burn fossil fuels is not to annoy Al Gore. It's because it powers pretty much everything we like about civilization.
Because it's great, it works.
It heats you, it cools you, it brings you food, it gets you places. We're not going to stop. And obviously, as we talked about, the Chinese and Indians are going to use a lot more.
Yeah.
And I understand them why they do that. So if we're going to solve this, we need to be able to provide all those great comforts. But without the CO2, that's about technology.
See, now I can't deal with that because first of all, I drive an Escalade. I love it, big SUV. I heat my pool to about 95 degrees for the entire summer. I forget to turn lights out. Like when I'm going to bed, I might flip a few lights out and then I'll notice, I left all the lights on downstairs, and I'll just go, fuck it, and I'll go to bed. Yeah. I am my carbon footprint, giant.
Yeah.
Giant. But I don't really think I'm hurting anything. I think there's somebody else, like, I don't know, riding a bike to work, some...
Oh my God, that's me. I'm the guy.
You are just offsetting.
Are you a bike rider? You and Ed Begley Jr.?
Ed Begley Jr. I am ruining what you're doing on a daily basis.
Well, but I hope, and I really think the only solution to this is eventually all of your lights will be powered by cheap green energy. And then, of course, you can let them burn as much as you want.
Well, that would be nice if eventually that would happen. But, I don't see it happening until we find some kind of... it's got to be as convenient as fossil fuels are to use.
We are right near a star. What, do you think that we don't use it because it's simply... I think there's always this paranoid thinking that the big companies buy up the patents for these great technologies because they're smart to do so. I mean, they're going to get fucked if they don't. So why are we not using that kind of energy? I know we can. I mean, we don't use gas to power the stupid space station.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sense in
point,
when
Jim.
people think, that we have all these technologies and just been hidden from us. But actually, if you look at it, we get lots and lots of sunlight. And we could power the entire world for a whole year with the sunlight that comes in for just 1 hour.
That's crazy.
That's an amazing opportunity. The reason why we don't do it is because it would be very, very costly as of right now. But prices have been coming down. They're somewhere between 4 and 10 times as expensive as fossil fuels right now. But they've been coming down dramatically every day.
Isn't that amazing, though, that we have this thing? There's a star that gives us everything, and we can't do
Jim.
it because there's enough...
Oh, you meant me.
No. No, you're a fucking black hole, and you suck all joy and happiness out of everything, and
so
even a smile cannot escape. But it's funny how we are as a species. Like, there's a star that should be, and there's too much fucking. It costs too much. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah, we have the ability.
In some way, the reason why fossil fuels are much cheaper.
I'm a millionaire, by the way.
There you go. So you can afford it. But really, the fossil fuels have collected sunlight millions of years ago. They simply concentrated sunlight, if you will, and that's why it's very, very easy to dig it out of the ground and turn it into energy right now. But of course, in the long run, we'll be able to use that much less concentrated energy that comes from the sun directly. So it seems to me very, very likely that in the next 50 years, we will be powered mainly by green sources. What we have to be sure we do, and that's really the message for Earth Day and the message in the film, is to say, instead of making these feel-good moves that won't really get us anywhere close, we should be investing dramatically more in technology, making innovations that will make this happen sooner rather than later.
I've noticed solar companies have kind of been taking some upticks in the stock market. I think a lot of people are starting to invest in them. You know?
Could I just disappoint you there, though?
Yeah.
The reason why that's happening is because we're subsidizing them heavily. Of course, if you're selling a product that we pay lots and lots of money for, of course, the stock price will go up. But they're still not anywhere close to competitive. And that's
But won't that just take time? How would you accelerate that then? And make it so that technology is cheaper? Because it just seems like with computers and everything, there's this natural progression where you have to go through so many years for the price to come down.
Yeah.
Big screen TVs, everything like that.
But the trick is, in 1950, don't start buying a lot of computers. Don't try to say, oh, if we produce a lot of computers, these vacuum tubes will be much faster.
Okay.
It's about making a transistor. It's about making an integrated circuit.
So hold off a little while, improve the technology. Yeah. And then open it up.
I'm from Denmark, right? We put up lots and lots of windmills in the 70s, 80s, 90s. We felt
1770s. People are crazy for windmills over there.
We felt very, very proud of all of them.
Yes.
Remember, we cut down all of them.
Really?
Because they were incredibly inefficient. We've replaced them with more efficient ones. But I'm simply, was it a smart thing to put up the first 10,000 that we then pulled down again?
They've replaced them with giant outdoor air conditioners.
There you go.
Again.
And slave labor.
Oh, don't talk about that. That gives us a bad name.
Again with your air conditioning, Jimmy.
What?
You can't air condition outside.
Yes, you can.
Heat's got to go somewhere. You can't get something for nothing.
Colin had a very funny joke in his special about how we're trying to tell people in the Sudan who just got air conditioning that they shouldn't use it. Like, it was very funny.
That's great.
They just got it like 20 years ago.
Yeah. It's like, what, we supposed to turn this off?
Yeah, you guys
screw.
not use it for a while.
Yeah. So you're saying invest in certain technologies and a little more research. Let's get these things efficient and lower cost.
Basically, what the film shows is that there are lots and lots of great ideas out there. Now, most of them are not going to come true, or they're not going to become cost effective. But those are the things that we should be focusing on. Unfortunately, for the last 20 years, research money has gone down, not up, in green energy. Why? Because we're so focused on cutting the next ton, on feeling good, on putting up that,
Cialis, Viagra.
I know.
He got back into that. Right?
I know, he'll do that.
The iconic solar panel, rather than making sure that we get cheap solar panels so that everyone, also the Chinese and the Indians, will buy.
Yeah. But the guy that lives behind me just pretty much covered the back of his roof with solar panels. And I'm thinking, like, I remember seeing those huge satellite dishes in people's backyards, and now, you get a little dish out the window. At some point, the technology's got to get smaller and cheaper.
And then it'll compete with fossil fuels, and we'll all have them.
Yeah.
That's the trick, right? Nobody have to convince you to buy a computer today because it's actually so great. You want to buy it.
Yeah.
Nobody has to convince you to buy a cell phone. We don't have these international treaties where, we're going to promise to buy 1 million cell phones. We buy them because they're cheap, because the technology has made them cheap. That's the way we should have it with green energy. It shouldn't be about this Earth Day, thou shall not. You need to buy this that are inefficient and inconvenient. It should be about, say, hey, this is great technology, I'll buy it.
So you're saying burn coal, burn fuel until we can...
Well, I'm saying it's very unrealistic that that's not going to happen unless we come up with technology. The last 20 years, we have been going down the wrong road.
Right.
We need to start thinking about, are there smarter ways?
Yeah.
Will they eventually have... little chips that can harness...
What happened?
What's that? Little chips that can harness... what's that? solar power. It's almost like in 100 years from now, or 50 years. These
something a lot smaller.
What's that?
That will harness the same amount of power.
They can't really be small because they need to actually harness the sun.
No, but eventually we might be able to.
Much cheaper. And one of the things I would imagine is we'll have them all kinds of places. They'll be in your rooftop, just simply integrated. They might be
right. It'll automatically be there,
and it'll be cheap.
Yeah.
You'll just put it wherever, and then you'll harness the energy.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
I was wrong. I thought I had a point.
That's no.
Sorry.
I like your take on it. I definitely like your take on it. It's better than these people that panicky Pete's, as they say, and people like me who
spill their crumbs in front of them.
I don't give it. Yeah,
crackers.
I don't really give a shit.
What are you doing? Lines of crackers like the Coke? Fucking messy Marvin.
I'm from the school of thought that I'll be gone. Let the next generation take care of it. That is pretty much where I've been my whole existence. We've had to deal with things that have been caused by the previous generation, and they dealt with the previous generation before them. And I think at some point the next generation or the generation after that will have a problem that they're faced with and either become extinct or fix the problem. And in the meantime, we use the technology we have to the best of our ability, keep advancing, and not be forced to stop using things that are very convenient, very available to us. Where I don't think it's in our nature.
I think most people want to do a little good, but recognize how incredibly important and how difficult it is in most of the Western world to just deal with pension systems and with healthcare. I mean, you guys are having a huge problem, and we have the same thing in Europe to deal with these things, and that's going to happen in 10 or 20 years. Believing that we're going to be spending vast resources on dealing with a problem in 100 years is not going to happen. That's why we need to find smarter and cheaper ways to deal with it, and that's what the film is about.
That's it. Cool it.
It's interesting.
Bjorn Lomborg, is that it? Right?
I'm actually going to watch the DVD now. I did not want to see it.
It's good.
I just really fucking went to see Anderson Silva's thing. So I like MMA.
Oh, you're crazy.
And I was watching hockey when I was supposed to watch the film.
Yeah, you dummy.
But
come on.
I will see it.
Yeah, we'll see it now.
It's available on DVD today, Earth Day, and it's nice to see a different point of view because I'm so sick of fat Al Gore telling everybody how to live. Bjorn's in great shape. I'm going to listen to him first.
Exactly.
He's in phenomenal physical shape compared to fat Al Gore.
Al Gore's been the face of the global warming juggernaut, as it were. Oh, yeah. And it's nice to see a different take on it that's a little more realistic. Yeah. Very good. Bjorn, thank you. Cool it. It's out today on DVD.
And who's next? Is Jillian Jacobs?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, you watched that show Community?
I'm sorry I didn't.
It's a huge hit here.
It's a massive show in America.
He's very busy.
What's the big show in...
busy guy.
In Denmark?
Denmark.
Honestly, I don't even watch TV, so I just...
Why? What's wrong
I
with
watch
you?
Crazy.
Modern Family.
Modern Family?
That's about as advanced as it goes.
I like documentaries, to tell you the truth. I watch plenty of them. Love them.
What do you like about Modern Family?
Oh, it's amazingly funny.
Yeah.
And short.
And short, see? Because he's busy. He's busy. He's out there. He's a mover and a shaker.
Seem to like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Bjorn.
Take good care, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take care, man.
Jillian Jacobs is next.
Yes.
Quick break. Stay there.
The virus. Call the Opie and Anthony Show now. 866-WOW-1-WOW. That's 866-969-1969. Send your feedback to feedback@opieandanthony.com. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Want to thank that guy for coming in today.
Bjorn?
Yeah, he was terrific.
It's like Bjork.
It was good stuff.
Is Bjork from the same place Bjorn
No.
Iceland.
As our guest is coming in, we are shoving food into our faces from DeFonte's in Brooklyn.
What's this wee crap?
Oh, my
Phenomenal.
God, it's her.
Hi.
Gillian
I will
Jacobs
continue
live in
plugging
studio.
after.
We're on the air, too.
Oh, you are? Okay. No one told me. Hi, good morning.
I know. Because some people get like, are we on the air like halfway through talking? They're like, are we on the air?
But you know what? We're flattered by that because that means we're just kind of hanging. We're not putting radio voices on.
That's what we tell ourselves. We're unprofessional asses. Would you like a sandwich?
You want a Sambo?
You know what? I understand understand that you guys don't eat breakfast food anymore, but it's a little early for a sandwich. For
this is lunch for us because we've been up since between 4 and 5, depending on
our
who you're looking at.
schedule stinks.
I do that for community.
Yeah.
What? You get up early for that?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I have to be there at 5:30 in the morning on Monday, so I get up
Why?
4:30.
Why? You could do the same thing at 9:30.
Why so early?
We don't know why we even get up this early at this point.
I know. Like, why for a TV show do you got to be up that early?
Because you have to give the actors 12 hours from when you stop shooting to when you start shooting the next morning. So if we don't start that early on Monday, we'll be starting work at 6 p.m. on Friday.
You know.
The union. It's all the unions.
Really?
I'm a big union
so why
supporter.
not just offset the whole thing and wake up a little later?
Yeah.
And then go to bed a little
Well,
later.
I have to get up that early because I'm a girl, and hair and makeup takes a long time.
Oh, you're naturally beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Sure are. Look at you. Look at you.
Well, Joel gets to roll in around, 7. Joel and Chevy show up around 7, but us girls get there at like 5:30 in the morning.
We remember when Joel was just kind of, trying to make it.
Yeah, I
and
heard.
now he's a big star. He used to do our show.
Oh, the phone calls are great.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Joel. Can I come on the show, please? I want to plug
We'll think about it, Joel.
my talk soup thing.
Yeah, and now look, we can't even get him on the phone.
Now he's a big star.
Although he continues to support us, he hasn't forgotten us, which is nice because most of the people that make it in Hollywood blow us off.
That stupid soup show has made so many stars.
Yeah,
they all come out of that winding up with some kind of movie career or TV career.
I know. That's why he did it.
I know. It's amazing.
Gillian is really funny, by the way.
Yeah,
really funny.
Thank you.
And this show is unbelievable.
It's very hard to be a comedic actress, is it?
Yes, I don't know what I'm doing.
Really? Are you just kind of walking around like, I don't know?
I'm lucky to be surrounded by all these people. I've learned so much from them. I mean, I did really dark, depressing, independent movies before Community. So
really,
yes, that's all I ever did.
So why? How? Wait a minute, I'm confused. So you're really funny, but you were doing that. So why weren't you doing other funny stuff before Community?
No one would hire me. I couldn't get a job in a comedy. All I could play were prostitutes, strippers, runaway drug addict, homeless teens.
Nice.
And so Community was the first time that somebody gave me a chance to do a comedy.
And this is pretty much the real you. You'd rather do more comedy than anything else?
It's better for your mental health, I'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah, you go home a little with a smile on your face instead of like, Jesus, that was a horrible scene.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to hang out, in motels in Whittier, California anymore, which I'm really happy about.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You had to do some of those scenes. Wow.
Did you bring the role home with you? I love that.
On the off chance that my parents are listening, no.
Okay.
Wow, that's we're looking at some of your movies.
Can you say
Choke's pretty good?
Wait, you were in Choke?
I was in Choke.
What was Choke? I know, I saw that.
Well, I'm a huge Palahniuk fan, but I don't like when they make them into movies except for Fight Club. That's you?
That's me.
Wow.
She's on a stripper pole.
On the pole.
Yes,
It's on
I
a
know.
red top, barely covering her bosoms.
Jeez, Jimmy.
What? It's a very skimpy, sexy top.
Yeah, it is.
I'm enjoying my sandwich.
Sam Rockwell was in that.
Sam Rockwell, Angelica Houston.
Yeah, that was a big movie, Choke.
Yeah, it was a really great
That might
experience.
be my second favorite Palahniuk book, too. Not that anyone cares.
Sam Rockwell is probably one of the most underrated actors.
He's incredible.
The guy's fantastic in everything.
I know.
And I think he should be a bigger star. I'm gonna work on that personally.
I support.
Try to advance his career.
I endorse that.
You do?
Yeah.
Good.
We
should.
Is Chevy a nice guy?
Yes, he is.
Does he get a
When
bad?
did he start being nice?
No, because does he get a bad? Does he get a bad? He gets a bad reputation.
He really does.
And me and Aunt, I don't know if Aunt remembers. We sort of met him. We did. What was his?
I don't know. A talk show.
John McEnroe's talk show. I know.
Oh, really?
Is that it?
Yeah, we were promoting coming back to radio, and we happened to be on the same show as. Was it that? Or was it the other show?
I think it was the other one. With the
It
guy
was. I fucked it up. Sorry.
finance guy or
It was
whatever
the finance guy show, and they never aired. Whatever.
The yelling finance guy, the angry.
Oh
yelling
no, this
finance-
is years ago
Okay.
before
You're thinking of Jim Kramer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bells and bullhorn.
Wow, I mixed up. I
I
mixed
like
up
the other
two
yelling
shows.
Kramer from the comedy store.
His stand-up was wonderful.
Donnie Deutsch.
Donnie Deutsch, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My point being that we were on the same show as Chevy Chase, and we were in makeup together, and he had a pink sweater on. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I actually introduced myself, and he made believe I didn't talk.
Really?
And I was kind of bummed.
That would be bumming.
So he does get a bad reputation, but he is a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is the longest that he's ever worked with a group of people. He's only on SNL for one season, so we've done 2 seasons of Community now. And I really do feel like he's my lovable uncle who sometimes puts his foot in his mouth, but has a really good heart. And I think that, he went into this obviously not knowing who any of us were, aside from Joel, from The Soup. And I really think that he's, come to respect all of us. And it's been really, really a great time to get to spend this amount of time with him and, sort of become our own little family in
You're
a really
the consummate diplomat.
Oh.
You really are.
Well, thank you very much.
That's very
Which one of your parents was an alcoholic? She's very good at she's keeping family matters in the... No, we all get along fine. Sometimes the furniture's broken.
Terrible.
I believe her, though. She described Chevy perfectly.
He gets a bad reputation. He
really gets a horrible rep out there, but he's a funny fucking guy.
who really destroyed his image was Howard years ago.
Yeah.
Howard destroyed Chevy's image.
Well, I think they're pals now. Even,
are
right?
they? Really?
I don't know.
I just remember years ago. And then that talk show he did was, does he ever bring that up?
No, our first season of Community, they had a list on Entertainment Weekly of the worst shows ever in television.
Jesus.
And Chevy's talk show made it, and Joel took great pleasure in showing that to him.
Oh, does Joel give him crap? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the dynamic on the show that you see between Pierce and Jeff. And yeah, I mean, they love to go at each other. And so Joel had a lot of glee in showing Chevy that he'd made the top like 25 worst TV shows ever.
That is one of those memorable things that will go down in history as just one of the worst things that was on television.
What number was it that Chevy made? Like how far up the list?
It was the top 15,
there,
I think.
Top 15.
Maybe you can find the list.
He had been up there with the Magic Johnson show, too. Magic Johnson's talk show was...
I think they might have paired the two of them. They got like a shared
yeah.
number. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's awful. Now, your previous movies you said were all dark and everything like that. How did that start? Like, would you just start casting? Like, you look like a very sweet girl. Why would they cast you like that?
I don't know. I guess I don't know what it is about me that those are the only roles that I could get, but
it's like, yeah, that's good. You look like a girl we should punch in movies.
Well, there's an innocence to her.
Yeah.
You want to corrupt that.
You would
People want
corrupt
to
the
see
innocence
that.
of her.
Yeah.
I see it.
I went to Juilliard, so I moved to New York for college to toot my own heart.
Dropping that. Nice.
Can you use Shakespeare? Can you use Shakespeare?
That's what I grew up doing with Shakespeare,
Really?
so it was a shock to me that I was playing homeless strippers. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Did you have to do Shakespeare in the Park ever?
They won't have me. Actually, I
weren't good enough.
No,
for Shakespeare
I
in the
wanted
Park?
to audition a couple of years ago, and they wouldn't see me. So
How would they not see you?
They, maybe
very
if Community
serious.
does better next season, they'll have me, but not yet.
Who did you want to... Because I've played Macbeth.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't do Shakespeare.
Jimmy knows Shakespeare,
It looks
though.
incomprehensibly hard.
I know you're shy, but you want to give her one line from your Shakespeare? You don't want it? It's okay. He's really good, though. He's down.
Yeah, we don't want to act right now. The best Shakespeare I've ever seen, and it's so hard to do, is when watching Brando do and Julius Caesar that's the only person I've ever seen do it where it looks like they actually felt what they were saying. When you read Shakespeare, this is a dumb actor question, but when you're reading Shakespeare, you actually comprehend the message they're trying to give. You're not just fucking memorizing the words and saying it.
Reading words.
Yeah, I think that in order for it to make any sense to the audience, you have to know what you're saying.
I know that sounds like a dumb question, but...
I know, but yeah, I mean, sometimes it takes getting out the dictionary and the encyclopedia and spending a couple hours, and sometimes
On
it just
one
comes
line.
to, yeah, I know.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, they actually have these dictionaries for Shakespeare where they have a list of every single word in Shakespeare and its definition, so that kind of speeds it up for you.
Who did you want to play? Or who did you want to do in the play?
I wanted to be Hermia in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
What's Hermia like?
Hermia is small and angry, which I thought would be a good fit for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Because I'm short, so, there's all these references to Hermia being small, and I thought it would be a good fit.
But you're petite, not short.
I'm petite. I'm very petite.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'3.5".
That's not short.
No.
Really? I've been told it is.
5'3" is on the
Joel's
border being short.
6'3".
Oh, that's crazy.
So, and Chevy's 6'3", too, so next to them, I feel...
You're just on the border being short.
Okay.
You're a petite delight.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're a fine dish.
Danielle yesterday was short. She was short.
She was a twerp.
We had a
She's like
5-footer yesterday.
5 foot.
She was a twerp,
Yeah.
and we told her right to her face. She
Well,
needed to be heard.
my grandpa's under 5 feet tall, so I think.
A grandpa?
Really?
Yeah.
My grandpa's 6 feet under. See?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Wow. What a bomb. Pilot to bombardier.
That wasn't bad. It was kind of sad, actually. Because he has passed on.
Screw him.
How tall is he? Or was?
He's going to be 94 soon,
Wow.
and he is, I'd say, 4'10".
Wow.
Did he shrink
Yeah.
over the years?
He has
people do that.
osteogenesis imperfecta.
Oh, man, I love that band.
Is he a little person?
No, he's not. He went from about 5'3" to 4'10" over the course of his life.
Because under 5 foot, you're considered a little person.
Well, he is
Depends
little.
on age. Wow, that's good. Is he still a go-getter, you know?
Yeah, in the
active?
nursing home, yeah, he's a real
Oh, boy.
Really?
He's on the-
Is he chasing it?
Nursing
He's on the resident council board against his. One day he called me and asked me to recite the Pledge of Allegiance to him because he had to lead the residents council in it and he couldn't remember. So
Those are the calls you get.
Please tell Please tell me you didn't do it right on purpose.
You got it. I mean, you're a funny person. You can understand the humor.
I don't want to get him in trouble. He was very nervous already because he didn't want to be on the resident council.
I don't remember it saying anything about white supremacy. It does, Grandpa.
It does.
It does. Just trust me. Repeat.
Trust
My
your
grandpa starts a race riot.
At the nursing
Is he in one of those
home?
homes where they scream a lot? Because I can't
Yes.
take that.
My grandmother was there before him, and one time we went to visit her, and there were people in their beds in the hallway chanting, "Put us to bed. We don't want to live. We want to die."
Oh, that's wonderful.
When you see that as a 12-year-old, you don't ever forget it.
That's what our
stays
listeners
with you.
chant every day.
I don't-
because we stink.
Don't get the screaming. Enough with the screaming.
Well, they do
I'm
that.
trying to sleep.
Yeah, you'd be screaming too. It's old. Your life's over. Just waiting.
My
It's terrible.
My parents were in a horrific car accident, which my dad didn't make it, and my mom ended up
Jesus.
in a nursing home. And I would walk down the hall to visit her, and the old people would grab at you as they're screaming.
Yeah.
What the hell's that about?
Kill me!
And they would scream, "Help me!" Like some weird shit was happening when the lights go down in that place.
Well, you never know.
You don't really know what's
No.
going on there. I know.
I just wanted to share that. There's nothing
thanks.
funny in that story.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't at all.
It's okay.
I'm going to pull him out of there.
My
She's
dad's
going to
in a
go
better
home now
place.
feeling like she did after making some of those older movies she made.
We got Travis is a huge fan of Community, and so is Sam. and
thank you.
You guys
yes.
got a question for?
Yeah, you were very
Hold on.
critical,
Gillian.
Travis.
No, actually,
For Gillian?
the complete opposite.
I paused because why isn't it Jillian with the G?
My mom saw it in the name book and thought it was Gillian. She didn't know people said Jillian.
Wow, but I like it that way.
That's a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Because it's different.
Thank
Nothing
you.
wrong with that.
But you're constantly called Jillian.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah, it is.
I always have something to talk about.
I think, hey, I'm in Community. I think that's a better conversation starter than.
I don't want to lead with that.
You don't want to lead with that
I don't want to lead with that.
I do have a hack question. Did you realize you guys had a hit? Because it's pretty much the hottest show on TV. But I mean,
God,
when you
who would
guys
ask that?
when you guys started filming, did you think this had potential to be the #1 show?
Well, I'll say this. I did a couple pilots before Community, and this is the only one I ever
Care about
worked.
your sex life.
Oh.
See, I was insinuating that men that fly aircraft
I
are having
like
sex
that.
with you.
I'm going to have to
Crazy.
rephrase that in the
Crazy.
future
Wow.
to
I'm a
avoid
madman.
that comment.
Look out for me.
I acted in a few pilot presentations before Community.
Much better.
And
Glad I could help.
I would say that Community is the only one that got better as we shot it. The other ones, like, you get notes from the studio, you get notes from the network, and it sort of dilutes it and gets worse and worse and worse. And this is the only one where it got better, the writing got better, and then I met the cast, and I mean, you know, I think Donald Glover is a genius and is going to be a huge movie star, and Danny Pudi and Joel and Allison and Yvette. And so, I mean, they elevated the material even more, and that's, I think, when we sort of got the first hint that maybe this could be something good.
And it is. With that,
Community,
Travis, what
well,
do you got?
I just want to say, like, it's one of those few shows where the pilot is legitimately funny. And it's hard to do that because you've got to introduce characters, you have to know who they are. And it's like Arrested Development, Seinfeld, and like Community you really thought was like right off the bat funny. Instead of like, okay, that was okay, I'll give it a shot next week. It was right off the bat funny. And they do a lot of, quick inside jokes, movie references and stuff. So my question is, as it's become more successful, has NBC given you guys just, complete control over...
How long is this question?
Well, it was endless. It was a compliment in that question.
It's endless. So you went to Juilliard and they flew you out first class on American for the.
I don't even know what the question was.
You guys do a lot of really just different stuff.
Yeah.
Shut up. That's a good question.
Yeah.
He meant you do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. I would say that we've been given a lot of free reign by NBC, as evidenced by the fact that they let us do a stop-motion animation Christmas episode. And
Like they do a whole episode of stop motion. They did one.
She just said that.
It revolved.
Well, you're being very hard on him.
We're all friends. You did a whole paintball episode, and you're going to do another one, right?
That was a really funny episode, by the way.
Thank you.
Jeez.
So yeah, it just seems like this show gets a lot more
innovative. It's very innovative.
Well,
it really
a lot of shows don't take the chances that Community does.
Dan Harmon, who created our show, said that he just wanted to do everything that he ever wanted to do on a TV show.
Oh, really? Just in one show?
In the first 2 seasons, I think. So, his joke is, we might not have anything to do season 3. We've done it all. But like last night's episode, I just thought I've never seen anything like it on TV. For those who didn't see it,
don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I'll just say this: it's a fake clip show where we're referring back to episodes that never happened.
How smart is that?
God damn it, that's funny.
That's a great idea.
That is really
Holy
funny.
Shit,
Isn't that great?
So it was like over 70 scenes. I mean, we gave the...
You had to film 70 scenes for one show.
They're clips that were not ever on the show.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's very funny.
Thanks for that. Jesus, that's great.
Very innovative.
We got one day on the Universal backlot, and we were running around like madmen, going to like the western town, the haunted mansion, the train station, and it just felt
What
like
about
kids.
the burnt down Back to the Future set?
We actually, what did we use? We used the War of the Worlds burnt down.
Oh,
set.
right. Yeah. So that with the plane crashed in there.
Yeah.
I went on the Universal Studios tour, so I got to see that backlot.
Well, yeah.
Not as an actor, with free reign. I was on a tram.
It was kind of unfortunate for us because there are these preset like smoke going off and alarms because of the tour, so we would have to stop shooting like every 2 minutes. Yeah.
And it's so bad because it's like I hated that. It's like,
I don't know, the Universal Studios tour. We're going to have to take a detour here because filming is being done right now for our community.
and you're like, fuck, that's why I came on this stupid tour.
Yeah.
I don't care. I've seen the Psycho House 80 times already. And by the way, that's right behind the Psycho House.
Yeah.
All that crap. So you go up there and you see, and then you realize the Psycho House is really small.
It's tiny.
Forced perspective.
It was forced perspective.
Yes, as they used to say. It is magical, isn't it? It's just magical.
Magical.
I'm sorry I ridiculed your question, Travis.
Yeah, Travis took that seriously.
Apology accepted.
Feel free to ask another one. I apologize.
Can I ask?
No more. You're all asking.
You're in the know in Hollywood, right?
In the know. What's that even mean? 1950s.
I want to see.
Hold on. Welcome to the Jack Parr Show.
Thank you. Is that Barbra Streisand?
I don't know.
Well, that's why we're asking you.
Who says that it is?
The other two members of
You're
Rush.
apparently in the know.
Doesn't look like Geddy Lee, doesn't she?
I'm about to break out as a big fucking film guy.
Okay.
Yes,
but he makes child pornography.
It's going to happen any second.
Oh, Jesus.
I usually walk around and film homeless guys and hope they shit. But in this case,
That's been done already. I'm sorry. You gotta get a new angle.
I think we now think that I might have captured Barbra Streisand at a bus stop yesterday, and so we want your honest opinion. Jimmy says 100%, and my friend Anthony says 100%.
Show it moving.
Show it moving.
Yes.
And that's
rolling.
Yes.
That's
Who I
Barbara.
met.
Yes. He's
Yes.
So I walk
No,
up
that's
to.
not Barbra Streisand.
Wait, you haven't seen her face yet. She's waiting for a bus.
That giant hat. She's not waiting for a bus.
Are you Barbra Streisand?
I don't know. I think that's her.
She's sick of getting that question. That's what I've deduced.
Do you
from
think
this video.
that she's not?
No.
But she's so tired
Yes.
of hearing that.
But my pals say it's Barbra Streisand.
I know for a fact it is.
I thought it was a look-alike, to be honest. But now I'm thinking, wow, maybe I did
it's
get
her.
Barbra Streisand
Here's why
at a
it's
bus
her.
stop.
Because it looks exactly like her, but because she was wearing a giant floppy hat to hide, a huge coat.
Yep.
And she came back to the same spot. She was not waiting for a bus.
She had
camera.
She had the fake nose and glasses on.
And
Oh.
You don't think it's
Well, if it's not Barbara Streisand, she could be making a lot of money in
Barbara
Vegas right
Streisand,
now.
right?
Yeah, so
And
she
was
should get to
obviously
Vegas.
hiding her face for some reason.
Look at
with
the big
floppy
chin. The space between the lip and the chin.
Yep.
It's the
The
exact
lips
same.
are very similar. I'll give you that.
And the chin.
The lines. What do they call
And
the
what about
lines
the
around the
nose?
mouth? These lines.
Laugh
The mouth
lines.
The mouth lines. what are
Laugh
they?
lines.
Same thing.
That's why I'm going to stop laughing in like 2 years.
Stop laughing.
Come on this show enough,
Yeah,
Odell.
give
Fix
her
it.
some- listen to
You'll
it,
have a
whatever.
perfect face if you hang around with us long enough.
She, but you know what's really amazing though? How long is that clip?
A minute.
A minute. And you got more of Barbara Streisand than she was in Little Fockers.
That's right.
Oh.
Worst movie ever, right?
Yes.
You were saying before the show.
Watch, here comes diplomacy.
No,
Here
I've
comes
never
diplomacy.
seen it.
I've heard it was
Very
good. I've heard it was good.
You're,
It's a great cast.
You are
Legends.
so Hollywood.
She
It's
knows
great.
how to- She's smart.
I
Yeah,
know.
we're just
She's
dumb.
not burning bridges.
We
Screw
burn
that.
bridges all the time.
Oh. Flame on!
We're the worst. Sam, you're a big fan of the community.
Just
What do you
love
got?
it. Oh, Sam, young Sam is going to ask a question.
We got
Young
Gillian
twinkish Sam.
Jacobs, of course, in studio for the people just checking in.
First of all, this is more of a comment to start the question.
Oh, good. Yes, like Travis
I want
did.
more time
Well,
than
Travis, we thought
Jesus.
the whole thing was a question. That's why we got confused.
Travis did a summation.
Yeah, explain what a pilot was for anybody who didn't quite know. A pilot introduces character. Excellent. You have to double space. Good point.
The Malcolm Jamal Warner sweater joke was
Yes.
maybe the best joke I've ever heard on television.
Wow. I
don't
did
know if
not
you saw
see
the
that.
Malcolm
Good
Jamal-
comment.
I did not see
He
that
was
one.
wearing a sweater.
Yeah.
He was on the Cosby Show, of course. Theo. And out of nowhere, they go, "Oh, that's a nice sweater," and he goes, "Thanks, my dad gave it to me." And they just kept going with
Say,
it.
just leave it
Who
at
delivered
that.
the line?
Malcolm Jamal.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
So why are you
Yeah.
telling her?
Just saying it's good. She's on the show.
Yeah,
I'm
but
proud
that
of
doesn't
it.
mean anything. How about something she did that was good?
She didn't write the line.
I don't know if she
What was
wrote
the best
it.
thing
She might
she's
have
done?
contributed.
It's like when people say, "Hey, I listened to the show
She's
today.
so
It was good."
uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
No, you know what it was,
It's a
though?
good show.
Yeah.
But what has she
She's on a
done that's
great
good?
show.
How about something that she did?
Yes.
Well, I was going to ask her.
Hey, you know
and
that
it-
episode of The Soup you did? No, see, wrong person.
No,
That's
see,
a
that's
different
not
show.
That's not her.
What I was going to ask, and it relates to our show too, is what was it like to work with LeVar Burton?
Oh, amazing.
Oh, well,
I mean, it
Jimmy
was.
Norton doesn't like LeVar.
I don't dislike LeVar.
Oh, okay.
No, I think you have a problem with
It's
LeVar.
fine.
really hates
whatever.
LeVar Burton.
Jimmy
You do?
loves getting
But it's for-
autographs and pictures with celebrities.
Here's what happened. We were in Roots together, and we fought the whole time on the set.
You got to let that go.
Yeah, really.
Exactly.
Jimmy
You
likes
gotta-
Jimmy.
You got to work through that.
Jimmy, I don't know if you know this, is really famous. He really is.
I'm a nobody.
He's actually
No, you're
flying out.
famous.
You know, right?
Yes.
He was, yeah.
See? She knows.
Oh.
Well, that's because we're both,
He was in Spider-Man.
we've done
We're in the know in Hollywood.
Yeah,
In the
exactly.
know.
Well, I think we saw each other at a party once, and I was like, hey.
You are. But he likes getting celebrity photos.
I just like
as
taking
well.
pictures with people.
That's great.
And LeVar Burton kind of was a dick about it.
Oh.
Yeah, but
so
it's
now he hates him with his.
This is what drove me nuts about LeVar Burton. I asked him for a photo. We had just interviewed William Shatner.
Yeah.
And he thought I was a Trekkie, which I fucking not. And I go, hey, can we get a picture together? And he goes, let me just complete this mission first.
No.
He actually
Because
said
he had to go do
Yes.
something. He
Yes.
talked to me in Trekkie talk.
It was Trekkie talk,
But
yeah.
I guess he's
But
got
I'm
enough
sure
to-
that kills at a convention, right?
Oh.
That's like solid
Somebody would be
material.
like, "Oh
Good
my
point.
God,
Good
I know.
point.
Jordy just told me to he's got to complete a mission."
He wasn't that bad. It was just, he's probably tired of those nerds asking him for pictures.
You think?
Those Trek fans, he's probably tired of them. They're nerds.
She didn't appreciate that.
Gillian's not going. She's going to go.
She did not
Everyone
appreciate
can
the
be a
nerd
fan
thing.
of whatever they
Yes.
want to, and it's
She knows.
fine.
She knows
I
they're
used to
dorks.
put my headband in front of my eyes and pretend I was his character on Star Trek when I was little.
Did you?
Yes.
That
that's so
did look
adorable.
like
I am a nerd.
I always
It's all
thought
right.
it looked more like a Purolator air filter on his eyes.
You're right.
It did kind of have an air filter look to it. Hey, I got to ask you a question about Joel.
Okay.
Has he had follicle implants from the back to the front? Because it looks like he's got a little more hair in the front than he used to.
Oh, I don't know. His hair's looked the same the whole time I've known him.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he had like almost a Phil Collins thing happening.
He did?
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen
on
to
the
my
suit.
hair.
You're going to get the Phil Collins?
No, I don't want to get the Phil Collins. I want to
Yeah,
get rid of
yeah.
the Phil Collins.
I was just wondering if he had gotten any follicles taken from the back and put up
Does
on
my hair
the
look
front.
all right?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
That's all. See, look, Joel's got like See, there's something going on there. Look.
Oh, he got.
See, dude, I think he got.
I never noticed that.
Fuck, if it looks that good on him, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he got some follicle
He
implants.
so got it done.
It's looked the same the whole
Gillian.
time I've known him. So
Can we wake him up?
Again, perfect answer.
We got his number?
My God, this girl is amazing at this.
But if he did get
You're
a
in the
little,
know.
if he did get a little hair thing done, that's not a big.
There's nothing wrong with it. Believe me. I had it done.
Sure you did. That's why you have a hat
That's
on.
why he wears the hat, because it came out really bad.
Didn't take.
It's actually a hat hair
it's
set.
fine.
We've never seen it since he got it done, because he
It
knows. He
came out
knows.
fine.
Uh-oh. This has never happened.
Yeah.
That looks great.
That is a beautiful head of hair.
Yeah.
Now,
Holy shit.
You should be chasing Danny Lloyd through a fucking hedge maze.
How bad did you want to make fun of him? I mean, look at that fucking full head of hair he's got.
The headphones like fucking up in the middle, so I wear a hat a lot. And it's a see?
If you're doing TV after this, good luck.
But I think he got follicle transplant.
That's all
thing
right.
going on.
I can't speak to that.
Man.
That's good. You just go down there to Bosley.
It looks great.
Bosley.
Yeah.
What's Bosley?
Bosley is the place that does the. They take a swath of your scalp from the back, where it's genetically predetermined that it doesn't go bald there. That's why people go with that horseshoe bald when they don't lose it. So they take that and then they just stitch it closed, and your scalp, heals and everything like that. And then they take all those little follicles, and unlike the old days where they took these big Barbie doll kind of like hair things and plugs and pop them in your head, they dissect that swath into one strand of hair, 2 strands, and 3 strands. And then they artistically place them in the natural direction that your hair grows. And then it becomes growing hair that's yours.
Do you know, if you photograph his head from space, it actually spells out something?
Yes. I told him to. It's actually a swastika right on top of my head.
Do you understand she's a huge TV star?
And I just want to tell her what Joel went through.
And a hot chick. She doesn't want to hear about your head.
I want to tell her what Joel obviously went through.
Jordan from Scranton writes, is it called the Phil Collins because the appearance of full hair has all been a pack of lies?
All right, a little musical
you gotta
joke.
know Phil Collins.
I don't know. What do you do for fun? What do you like? Are you a party girl?
No.
No? Are you a
No.
homebody?
She said she's a nerd.
I am a nerd. You
are?
Yeah. I like to go to museums.
Oh my God! Like the Museum of Natural History?
Yeah, I haven't
You
been
like
there
looking
in a
at-
while.
Oh my God! You want to go?
Sure.
I'll take you.
Okay.
No, you're just doing that for the radio.
No, I know.
I took the kids I
hate when they do
babysat
that.
there.
So did I.
You used to be a babysitter in New York?
Yeah, I was. After I graduated from school, I babysat this family in Chelsea for a couple of years, and I would.
I'm looking for a nanny.
Go to the
if you want
museum.
the
Yeah?
job, man. That would be awesome.
Looking for an-
I'm free
The girl
until
from
mid-July.
Community is freaking
Then she's got to go back to a #1 hit TV show.
the cute, funny girl from Community is my nanny. How cool would that be for both of us?
Well, it's pretty. We do those like we're both of us.
Yeah, what a
It
story
would be
for
an
her.
honor for me, and it would be cute for you.
Do you change diapers and stuff?
Yeah, I change diapers. Sure.
Oh, we should talk. Have you ever been to the MoMA?
Yes.
Because I do some museums. Doesn't
you
look like, I don't look like a museum guy, I understand, but I do the museums. I hate MoMA. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why?
Could you explain that to me?
Well-
Because they throw paint on the wall and it's like it's art or something.
Did you go for the?
Wow, what culture. That's a classy way. They throw paint on the wall.
MoMA is weird because it's like modern art, right?
Yes.
Well, that's
I
the
understand
Ma
the
part of
classics and all
MoMA.
that.
Yeah. The best part was that you set that up with, I don't look like a museum guy, and then said something that a non-museum guy would say. There's a reason you don't look like a museum guy.
Yeah.
You're like, what? It's not, kid. It's not a bowl of fruit. It ain't art. That's what I say.
I understand it. I like dogs playing cards.
But I go into these museums with an open mind, but the MoMA thing, I didn't get at all.
Did you go for the Marina Abramovich, where the performance artist that was there for a couple of months?
Uh-oh.
What was that?
She sat in a chair all day, every day, silently, and you could sit in a chair opposite her.
What about
She also had naked people in her.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
And I'm going to show you, I know a little bit about art. There was like naked guys and girls, and they stand in the doorway.
That's her show. Yeah.
That was her.
Yeah.
And
why is that art?
You'd have to kind of shuffle past them.
Exactly.
You had to make sure your cock bulge didn't hit like a naked person.
You would get kicked out. Well,
Not that you would do that on purpose, but they made it
some
uncomfortable to
people
go through the
would.
doors.
It's an exhibit. You're not
that's
supposed
part of the
to be.
art,
Yes.
making you feel uncomfortable.
See?
Eliciting
You
emotions
felt
in the
something.
viewer.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah.
See, I don't get art sometimes.
Because
I love how he scratches it. I don't get art sometimes.
No, because I want to get art. But
Sometimes I don't get art either. Sometimes
is that okay?
Yeah.
That's art.
I think sometimes people try just to be. People put things under the heading of art just because they want to be shocking or they want to say something. And I know that maybe I'm describing art, but like to me, if you're purposefully just trying to be like obnoxious, it's not art if I can do it. Like, I can be naked and stand in a doorway, and I certainly have.
Well, well, here in New York, you get the exhibit every once in a while where Mayor Giuliani was a classic.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to remember some of the one like
it was
what was it? Piss?
No, not Piss Christ. It was
poop. It was elephant
the
poop.
Virgin Mary.
Is that art?
An African artist. Yes.
I've seen that artist's work, and I think it is. I think that was pretty reactionary on Giuliani's
How would you
part,
describe art?
How would I describe art?
It's not an easy question to answer ever.
It's gotta be.
It's really not. Oh, this
a visual representation of. Oh yeah, okay, the gates.
I walked through the gates in Central Park. That was the biggest crock of shit ever.
See, there's another great cultural moment from.
But I do take in the art stuff.
I didn't go to the gates.
It was the weirdest thing,
man.
and it was like union guys having to build these things.
I'll tell you.
Why didn't the artist build it? He came up with it, but he didn't have to build it.
You see some artists, very successful art. Well, that's very large scale. That would have probably taken them months and months if they had to do it themselves, right?
Yeah. But if like a Home Depot guy is building your art project, is it really art? And I'm not even going for a joke. Seriously.
I think designing it, planning
if it's something, definitely the planning of it and.
The only thing that worked in that whole thing was it was orange gates. If you guys remember, we talked about this a while ago, and and Central Park was covered with snow
when it snowed.
So the contrast was kind of cool to look at, but I don't know if that makes it art.
I'll tell you an art piece that I didn't like that angered me. My friend took me to a performance art festival in L.A., and we were driving up and we heard a large bang, and then we saw this car fly through an intersection, almost hitting another car. And I found out later that was someone's piece, was she basically got in her car and started reversing into a street until she hit a parked car, a stranger's car. And then took off down the street, and I saw it. She almost hit an old man in his car.
And what did they call it? That's not art, Asian driver.
It was a white
you just
girl.
Lost her.
Yes.
It was a Caucasian girl.
Yes. She's very mad.
But yeah, that I found very angering and dangerous.
Yeah, what you just said, of course.
Yeah, she dented a stranger's car. I didn't think that was art.
It's all dented. It's not.
So
I wish that was art.
Where are you
great. I would.
What? I'm sorry, I just trounced on you.
Okay.
I was probably going to be shit anyway.
The next time you drunkenly hit someone's car.
I was going to do a masturbating in public joke. So believe me, you didn't stop anything intelligent about to fly out.
Great.
Well, look, it's an art piece I'm doing called Guy at the Playground.
See, Jimmy. We're losing her.
We're not losing her.
I'm right here.
She's right there.
I'm staying here through all the Josh abuse jokes. I'm here. Riveting.
Jillian, you having fun?
I am. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming here. Where are you from? Like
Pittsburgh.
You're from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
And you live in L.A. now, though, right?
Why do people say that? I swear, being from Pittsburgh, people say I'm sorry.
Because it's really like they have shitty winters, I know.
That's true.
Your hockey team's good, though. Are
we?
You a hockey team? Oh, you don't do hockey?
I grew up in the same neighborhood as Mario Lemieux, so I was very aware of hockey.
How's your slap shot?
Excellent. Actually, one of my classmates in elementary school would go to Mary Lemieux's house every single day and knock on the door and ask him to play hockey with him. And every day, Mary Lemieux said no.
Well, because he's a jerk-off. Us hockey fans know he's a jerk-off.
Is he?
And a lot of Penguins fans would admit that, too, I think.
I don't know.
See, I don't know. He seems like a nice enough guy.
Seems a nice enough man. He's done wonderful things for the Penguins.
He loves performing in Pittsburgh. He loves the people of Pittsburgh.
I do. It's a great, the Improv's a great club, and I've done the Bynum Theater, whatever it's called. I mean, Pittsburgh is a very fun place.
They're loyal to our show.
Yes, they are.
So obviously, Pittsburgh isn't that bad a place, and they shouldn't say I'm sorry. So you still live there, right?
No, I don't live there.
See, there's the rub.
Well, they call it Generation Exodus because everybody leaves.
Just leaving,
yeah. It has the second oldest population in the country after a county in Florida. Yeah.
Are you L.A. now?
I'm in L.A. now. Yeah. I was in New York before Community, but I had to move to L.A. to do the show.
Did you do any Broadway?
I never made it to Broadway.
Any of that off Broadway?
I was off Broadway. I was off Broadway. I was off Broadway.
She's going to do Broadway.
I would love to.
She will.
Yeah.
I did a show. The last show I did was at the Public Theater, and it was Ellen Burstyn and directed by Philip Seymour Hoffman. And it was
great.
Yeah, it was a really.
Hey, who do you look like? It's driving me nuts.
Me?
Oh, God.
No, I'm serious.
Me?
No, who do you get?
I've heard Christian Slater.
It's in the eyes, man. It's driving me nuts.
I get Anne Hathaway and Liv Tyler. That's what I mostly get.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that Love and Drugs movie she did?
Like we're just looking at it now.
What was that called? Love and Drugs?
Love and Other Drugs.
She's really naked in that movie.
There's naked and then there's really naked.
No, no, and I'm not even. She's really naked.
Naked, really naked.
No, because like naked is like they sort of show bosoms on the side or whatever. She is really.
They have side by side pictures.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was driving me nuts.
The internet has everything.
Really?
The internet's just an amazing thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I knew she looked like somebody.
Yep, people on the internet think I look like Anne Hathaway.
I would say so.
Yeah?
Yeah. I see it in the eyes.
Well, I'll take it. She's beautiful. That's,
you know what? I'll say
a compliment.
this. You're better looking than Anne Hathaway.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I don't.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that compliment? Go ahead.
Jeez. Thanks.
Roll with that one.
And you're funnier.
Well,
yeah.
I
Give you
thank
that.
you very much.
And you're a better Oscars host.
Oh.
Just kidding.
You should be doing the Oscars.
Was that too specific? Sorry.
Hit show looking like Anne Hathaway. That's your gig next year.
All right.
Oh, Heather Graham a little bit. Yes, thank
Heather
you.
Graham?
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
in the
yeah,
eyes.
there's a
Thank
little
you.
Heather Graham
Pat from
there.
Wanaki came up with the Heather Graham, yes.
There's a little Heather Graham there.
Definitely.
I can see that. Definitely.
But you're your
yeah.
own person.
And, of course.
How are you at those things, relationships?
How am I at those things?
Yeah. Those relationships.
I'm okay.
Are you?
I'm unmarried. I don't know. Maybe I'm not great, but I'm
Yeah?
okay.
You make a good girlfriend, or you like bitch on wheels? Or?
Bitch on wheels.
I'll handle this. You want to go out or something or what?
Or something or what? Nice.
I can pick you up in my car.
Exactly. I'll pick you up in my luxury vehicle.
Hey, if you have a car in Manhattan, that's pretty good.
That is pretty
all
good.
right.
I got two.
That'll
What
get
do
you
think
2
of that?
dates at least, right?
Yeah, it's got to.
Yes, I have to have a car for most of my dates.
Yeah.
Get it? Because they hop out.
Jimmy's been known to maybe circle a block or two in his car.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you
Meh,
mean?
meh. Yeah, a lady.
we're
lady
trying to
comes
be
to a
nice.
half rolled down window.
Oh, I get it now.
Hi, Daddy.
My car actually limps to the right from going around the block so much.
Yeah,
And my GPS just goes, I know where we're going.
I feel like
We
that
know
doesn't
where we're
really.
going.
I feel like you got to go on the internet now to find ladies
You
of the
do.
night.
Craigslist is used to be good until they screw with that. There's a few sites that are very good though.
Actually, do you remember a couple years the cover of New York Magazine? They had a picture and it said, "This is the highest paid prostitute in New York City."
Yes, I slept
know
with her.
Really?
Yes, they did a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream when I was at Juilliard to bring it full circle, and they needed more actors because we didn't have enough people in our cast, so they hired 3 actresses from New York to play fairies in it, and she was one of them.
Natalia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Jason Isler hooked me up with her. I slept with her.
Yes, yes.
So I did a play with her.
And Jimmy had sex with her.
Exactly.
All right.
We were friends with a
She
pimp.
performed both times.
We were friends with a pimp, and he offered us all an hour.
Yes, and I
Oh,
took
really?
it.
Yeah,
You
Jimmy
did?
took it.
I
yeah.
certainly did.
Well, she was also the tap dancing champion of Canada, so she's a
That was what,
Wow.
That was what we talked about while I was fucking her.
got to talk about something.
She made me call her Gregory Hines.
Hey, the wire guys are here.
Yes, I know.
I don't want to
God.
end this. This is
I know.
so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming
I
here.
got to finally meet someone who slept with her.
And Joel said nice things about us.
Of course.
I hope so.
That's very.
We like Joel.
It was very nice
We're happy
having
for
you here.
Joel.
Yeah, he's a
happy
genuinely
for you.
good guy. I don't have to bullshit about Joel McHale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we tell him we think his new hair looks terrific.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to bring that up.
Tell him I.
I'm sure people
think,
will be tweeting him about this conversation.
I think he did, but it's nothing bad. It's not like the old days where it looked like hell. He looks great.
It looks really good.
It looks great.
And you know what? I'm about a year behind, so I'm looking closely at Joel McHale and my friend Anthony.
You haven't had anything done. You're just you're just a natural. You're a natural beauty.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can you tell we don't talk to girls often?
I know. Can you tell?
Yeah, it's very smooth, Aunt. Hi, welcome to the show. Those are real. That's good. That's very good.
I didn't mean that.
Very
I just
smooth.
meant, like, obviously, it's early in the morning and everything, and she still looks very pretty.
Thank you very much.
Don't go for the big implants.
Okay, I won't.
No,
okay.
Can we end this before we ruin it? It's about to be ruined.
This is why girls are confused and think guys like real big ones.
No.
And you know what? Small
it's
ones
got to be
are just
proportioned
fine.
to the girl.
That's right.
I know, but it just...
It always goes south.
There's no way to make this good from here.
Did we blow it?
Why don't you play the tape back of some of the stuff you've said during this conversation?
No, I'm trash.
You were the worst.
Oh, okay. All right. I forgot for a second.
Let's get the plugs out. So, community, we don't have to plug that. Good luck helping Paul Reiser, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Look, I know they tried.
Did you see him in Aliens? It was great.
The Paul Reiser show was rough.
Fantastic.
But that just makes community that much better.
What about Beverly Hills Cop? This is not my locker.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, funny scene right there.
All right, then go make another movie.
Look, I think he's fantastic. I'm learning from Gillian right here. I think he's fantastic. He's had a long career in Hollywood, and God bless him.
Gillian Jacobs on Twitter.
Yes.
I'm sure you want more followers.
That would be nice.
It's with a G.
Mm-hmm.
And Communities on Thursday nights. It's a great show. It really
Thank
is.
you.
I'm going to
Thursdays
follow
at
you
8
now.
on NBC.
I don't mean on Twitter. I mean literally
Oh,
in life.
okay.
You're going to have to get a restraining order.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
It's terrible.
That's the mark of real celebrity,
Yes,
right?
it really is.
And if we didn't blow this, we'll see you again.
That would be my pleasure.
I hope so, because we loved you.
Thank you.
You're very good.
All right, we got the Wire guys next.
Clark Peters and Wendell Pierce.
Oh, guys.
Did you watch The Wire?
Yes,
Lester
and
Freeman
I'm in
and
a
Bunk.
theater company with Wendell Pierce.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at you, busy.
No pressure. If you
Busy
want to
girl.
hang, more than welcome. If not, we understand.
Yeah, you're welcome to hang.
But we
if
want
you
to at least put
those
that out
guys
there.
come in.
Thank you.
Because we love The Wire. Me and Jimmy.
I think it's the best show ever done.
Yeah.
I really do.
How about Community?
It's a different show. I mean, Community's a great comedy. It's a different. It's
All right,
you
literal
can't-
Jim.
What?
Jesus. I was kidding.
You're right. I really did turn into a fucking Hollywood worm. Well, you know, technically, everybody can have fun, can't they?
Okay, sir.
A big piece of clay should fall on my fucking skull. Just crush it.
Rolling.
That's all it would take.
Good.
I know, right? Clay.
All right, we should break. We got The Wire
We'll
guys.
take a quick break, and Clark and Wendell will be in.
And thank you to Gillian
Thank
Jacobs.
you.
Phenomenal.
Community.
Thank
Yes,
you.
great job.
Sirius 197, XM 202, The Virus. The Virus, Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
When you walk through the garden, gotta watch your back. Well, I beg your pardon. Walk the straight and narrow track.
Love this song.
Yes.
How many different versions of this?
5.
It was 5
They did
different versions, right?
One per season.
Yeah.
I don't know what year. I want to say this is season 5 or 4, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know offhand either, Jimmy, but we got a couple of guys from The Wire coming
Clark
in right
Peters
now.
and Wendell Pierce. So happy these guys are here. Hi.
Oh, wow.
Gentlemen.
Wow. Very cool.
Hi, Wendell.
Gentlemen.
Hey, guys, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Take a seat, please.
Fucking much.
Make yourself at home.
Shit, man.
Get comfy.
Yeah. Wendell was a little thrown by Kenny.
Oh, really? Yeah, big jamoke.
God,
He's a big galoot.
We got fucking bunk in the studio.
Yes. You guys know that Obama said his favorite show is The Wire.
Yeah,
And
man.
I think you were his favorite character.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. Shit.
Wow, damn.
It was you?
No, it was Omar.
Oh,
Oh, it was Omar.
Was it Omar?
Right.
Oh, okay.
And we got fucking Lester Freeman from The Wire, too. Well, we're huge fans of The Wire. I know
Yes.
we're going to talk about the new thing, which is awesome, too.
Already?
Huh?
Are we on?
Oh, yeah.
See how that works?
Everyone says that.
every time.
Everyone does that because we
like to hang.
We like
We like to hang.
just going. No one ever knows.
That's good. Yeah. No, I gotta get ready for this show.
It's like get ready for it.
We like it that way, though.
I know. We just like dragging people in, and it's like, Mics are on already. Fuck it.
Absolutely.
Shit worked. Fuck it.
You know.
People never know they're on. The girl who's just on, Gillian just said, like, we're on the radio. Like, no one knows they're on here.
Yeah. We like that,
even
though.
after
We like
the
that
interview,
feel.
they go, that was on the radio?
Exactly. Was that a pre-tape that they're going to edit and make interesting?
Yeah. They should be fired for being so unprofessional.
Which could be, we like to think that's because there's a loose feel here, but it really probably is more just complete unprofessionalism.
Yeah, totally.
No, it worked, man, because, you're sitting there, I was like, okay, I got to get ready. I'm going to be on this show and everything.
We hate that
you walk in, and then I saw the big security cat, and I'm like, who's that big cat?
Oh, that guy,
I think you said, who's that big motherfucker?
Yeah, I did that. Oh, that's right, sound like.
You say whatever you want.
Did you really say motherfucker on the
Yeah, you just said it, sir.
It's a whole new world.
Isn't it? It's so freeing, isn't it?
That's insane. Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, you guys had the language in the wire. Right. That's what was great about the show, too. Just the real language.
Yeah, David said the first, David Simon, the creator, said, people are going to be on me about the language. And so he came up to me and Dominic West, who played McNulty, and said, I'm going to write a scene where that's all you say. It's one of my favorite scenes. The first year we're just going around, oh, fuck.
Motherfucker.
Fuckity fuck.
Get it out of the sea. Get it out of your system.
I know, man.
How hard is it to follow that show, to do another project after that show?
It's hell. Yeah, the first time I went out to California was after The Wire, and the dross that came across the desk that people wanted us to go up for, it was just crap. I think that's why people are stupid as they are now. Because they watch that crap that's put on out. When you do something like The Wire, you're spoiled. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's
it.
You
because you've been like a brain.
I fell asleep in the middle of a scene I was doing on one of those shows. At 2 o'clock, it's just like, all right, just give it to me, and you probably been. The other thing is, for me, I was like, oh, thank God, I have something to put in my obituary. It's just like you finally gotta. And I thought of one person, man, and that was Bob Denver. Because I was like, man, I could either. People like, how do you feel, being known as the Bunk forever? And I'm like, oh, thank you. That's cool. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
It does beat Gilligan, right?
I was like, I'm not fucking Gilligan.
That would suck,
and I know that sucked, man. He's still with us?
I think we finally lost Bob.
I don't know if he died or not.
Checked out.
He checked out, man.
Yeah, what a body of work.
Wasn't he getting hot, like mailed to his home and stuff? It got weird at the end of his life.
He did radio, too, I think. He was doing radio in Denver or something. He had just really a shitty
He was
existence.
always seen wearing that friggin' floppy Gilligan hat, too, because he was just known for that. Yeah, so...
I felt for him, man. I was like, wow. And this one actor told me, he said, man, you had your godfather. He said, you can do anything. You had your godfather. All actors are looking for that one thing, like the godfather.
Yeah, he died in 2005.
Wow.
Oh, well, God bless.
God bless Bob Denver.
Hey.
Yeah,
silence then?
Legacy lives on.
That's enough.
It's on reruns.
We'll certainly talk about the new show in a second, but we've had a lot of you guys on from The Wire. And Jimmy asked all you guys, why didn't it win any awards, this show?
Oh, come on, man.
What's your answer to that?
Yeah. For viewers who aren't looking at this wide-eyed gentleman,
No.
Why didn't you get that? Why did you get that? Because you know what? Because when you tell the truth, people don't want to hear it.
It's politics.
And if they go ahead and give you an award, that says that what you're saying is right. The corruption is there. The drugs are there. The war against drugs is not going to happen. It's not going to win. It's not happening.
Best answer we got, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Everybody was frustrated. We had
a lot of frustration from you guys, but this show
actually,
sure
I didn't
won
want it. I
everything.
didn't want it at the end. At the, I wanted it to be clean. Like, oh man, because if we got it at the end, then that would have been like this. Just what's the word I'm looking for?
Gratuitous?
Yeah, a bullshit award.
Well, didn't they get a writing nomination or something? It was nominated for writing or something.
It had one writing nomination.
Yeah,
it's just disgusting.
It's like disgusting. At the last, like one episode, one writer of one episode got nominated, and that was it.
What was your favorite season out of the 5?
All 5.
All 5? One doesn't stand out where you really hit it? 4?
Yeah.
4 was
the kids.
The kids was awesome.
You've never been an examination of, the dysfunction of education and then where we lose kids. You can either go the right road or the wrong road. Mm-hmm. A real example of that, everybody's contribution to the fucked up dynamic. I love this. I'm crazy.
Talk, it's great, right?
And so that's when you realize, man, that's why I thought the fourth season was great.
It was brave that they did the docs for the second season.
Yeah.
Really brave, because that first season was amazing, and then, like, what the hell is this? But honestly, I certainly like the second season as well. But at first, you're like, oh, man, they're blowing this.
That blew me out, because I thought, okay, they've seen the show, and for them, it's a black show. And that's not going to work, so let's go to the white side of town, you know, let's do that. And I was, well, I had to kick myself in the ass because it had fuck all to do with that. You know, it had to do with the whole picture.
You can tell he lives in London. Fuck all.
That is right. Very British. Fuck all. You're right. Yes.
Oh, I'm very sorry, fellas. Should I not say fuck all? Fuck all. Well, I mean, like, you know, it's
piss off.
So piss off, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's so
wanker.
It opened up. Did he say wanker?
I want to see more of the projects and all that, and then they went to the docs. And, but I was all in.
We were thrown by it too.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
Like, nobody had seen. You know, a show just shift from year to year like that.
Well, then it went back.
But now, man, I see people who say, man, I hated the second year because it threw them, and now they go back. I say, just go back and watch it again.
It's fine now.
It's Sabaka walking to the Greek, you know?
When they kill fucking D'Angelo in, I think, the 6th episode of season 2, and they killed pretty much the lead from season 1, you're like, wow, they don't fuck around, man. Like that really is the way things happen. They're not doing it. They're not giving you, and I've always said the way Omar was killed, it was not what you wanted as an audience member, but that is the way the streets looked at a drug dealer. He's just this anonymous guy who the wrong name will be put on his thing. He's meaningless in the grand scheme of things. To me, he meant something, but to the cops in real life,
and they set it up like high noon, like, you know, Marlo and Omar, come on out, motherfucker.
And then
I'm gonna kill you, and then all of a sudden,
it's just a kid.
Just pop.
In a convenience store, just a kid. And that's how it would happen.
Oh, I was like, this couldn't be happening. Like, this has to be a mistake. He's wearing a fucking hat with jelly in it. Something's going on where they're going to make this fucking not real. This didn't just fucking, Kennard did not just fucking end it. I was so annoyed.
They didn't kill fucking Omar. I'm going to kill somebody.
Did you have a line in that scene after he was killed? Just basically downplaying the whole...
He said, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Jimmy, do you remember? I
just come in.
It was like that's too bad.
Yeah, that's
like a real casual, like, throwaway, like, oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do we got today? You know what I mean? But to us, the viewers, Omar was everything for a while.
Right, and Omar was so close to me, you know? Yeah. Because, you know, that connection of how growing up in the same neighborhood, that same thing. One guy could go one way, one guy can go another.
Your monologue was so great. A lot of people have said it's one of the best monologues in the show. Was when he was sitting on the bench and you give him the speech about.
Damn, Jimmy, you really look at this shit.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you. Now I got to give props to George Pelicanos because he heard me. He's a writer, great writer, and he overheard me talking about. They keep shit away from us.
Don't they?
I'm going to stop cursing, man.
No, we like the cursing.
You know, they keep shit away from us on The Wire, and because they don't want us to, as actors, have an arc or see something coming up. And I'm like, where am I going with this gun shit? You know, I was looking for the gun that year, and it would lead me to Omar, and then I finally was getting closer to Omar, and I started talking about why. The research I had done of why I become a cop and how there's so many black cops who are from the same neighborhoods, and that's why they become cops. You know, the guys I met because they're like, this isn't our neighborhood. It's like 1% of the motherfuckers. I'm going to become a cop and change this shit. And I was telling him that story, and he walked over and he said, "Can I use some of that?" And I was like,
shit.
Yeah. And so the whole idea of Bunk telling Omar, we're from the same neighborhood, man. I don't want to see these bodies, man. Back in the day, we had a sense of community where even the thugs told me, you know, hey, schoolboy, you know, you don't belong here. You know? They had a sense like, you're going to do something with your life. We're the thugs. So, but you've lost that sense, you know. So, George Pelicanos, he told me last night, motherfucker, you better tell my story. George, I hope you heard this shit.
Motherfucker.
That was a very basic, good motherfucker. If I could say motherfucker like that, I would always just say it.
got a great voice, yeah.
You know, I haven't seen this new show.
Well, I
didn't realize it was second season.
No, I did not know either.
It's, how you pronounce it? Tremaine?
Tremaine. It's about New Orleans after Katrina. It takes place in 2005. Can you tell us more about it? Because we really am not familiar.
Yeah, Tremaine, first of all, is a neighborhood in New Orleans where all the culture came from. Congo Square, where you had, where captured Africans enslaved were on Sundays, they were allowed to play their drums. And then you had the Papa bands of Europe, and literally Papa and African drums coming together came bop, boom, 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 jazz. Literally, the birthplace of jazz. So we thought that was a great metaphor for New Orleans because it's such an American art form and all. And then they wanted to write a story about how culture is connected to the community, and then with the backdrop of just trying to survive after, post Katrina, So it's a story of all these people. It's kind of like Nashville, a diverse group of people trying to bring back their life. I play a musician. Clark plays a Mardi Gras Indian chief, which is, these great groups in New Orleans who celebrate Mardi Gras, and he's like a community leader. You have a chef, Kim Dickerson. You have musicians.
All musicians, all kinds of musicians, from Dr. John, to Saint, Ron Carter.
Subdudes, Galactica has been on there, Rebirth Brass Band, all that. So
are they all jazz bands?
No.
Okay.
Rock bands, everything. We have
a little of everything.
Funk, rock, Cajun, Sissy Bounce.
We're not talking to print down that.
Sissy Bounce, which there is this form of rap in New Orleans by transvestites.
Holy shit.
They're talking your language.
I don't like transvestites. A transsexual. The guys don't understand. There's a big difference.
There's a big difference.
I'm sorry, Jim.
In price.
Yes. So, it's about culture and about these people who are rebuilding their lives after the disaster. And, in David Simon's hands, of course, it's just opening up a world and commentary about all sorts of social ills.
That's gotta be nice, though. At least you're working with him again, so you have a guy who knows how to put a show with integrity together and doesn't go for what's obvious. I mean, at least you have to have that kind of security.
Yeah, absolutely. When you were talking about earlier about leaving that to go to Hollywood to do whatever they do over there. With David, it's not just the audience that's getting schooled. We're getting schooled as the actors, as those people telling that story, and it's just a blessing to have this cat's words on your paper. Sometimes you're looking at something and you have to go research it. Yeah. Whether it's a person in the neighborhood, as is now in Tremaine, or whether it's like going back to the archives to find out what happened legally in some particular case, or whatever. But as far as that man's intellect goes, it's a I really don't want to go anywhere else. There's enough here to keep us all stimulated, just being in that man's mind.
This is a danger to it being on a show that's like kind of iconic. The danger is that you're going to get typecast, and people will, like you said with Gilligan. I mean, but I don't think he was a good enough actor for real to kind of separate himself. No disrespect to Bob Denver. I mean, his Shakespearean work was never really talked about.
He's lucky he was Gilligan.
His Hamlet was fucking brilliant.
He was very lucky he was Gilligan.
But his Othello.
Where Othello came and got off the island before he did with the Globetrotters. That fucking horrible show. What a horrible fucking show that was. It's not a laugh to be had. To be honest.
Oh, man.
We all hate Alan Hale.
Sometimes, listen, I've been... It's been called, bunk with a trombone, So,
shit.
So it's already happening, People are like, yeah, it's the same thing. He's doing the same thing. But,
well, we got a lot of fans checking in with this show. Let's go to Greg in New Hampshire. Greg.
Oh, damn, it's call in, too.
The hell if I
hey,
did.
Gentlemen.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Hey, gentlemen. Unbelievable show, Treme. The music's insanely good, and the whole storyline so far, it's just really engaging. The only problem I have right now is John Goodman. Did he kill himself? Is he coming back?
I wish I could tell you, man. You're going to have to look at the whole second season to find out. He might show up somewhere in that oil slick. Who knows?
I'm not going to, we're not going to tell you. Shit, we want you to watch.
But
man, thank you very much. There's so much good music on this show, man. Because it's just, all the music is recorded live. you know. And actually, the album, the soundtrack from the first year, was nominated for a Grammy.
Damn.
And I'm actually taking out a group of musicians on tour. We're starting at the Playboy Jazz Festival in Hollywood.
When y'all going there, man?
Like June.
You didn't tell me that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're going to L.A., San Francisco, Chicago.
I guess you guys are friends.
Yeah, DC.
Yeah. How do I turn this mic off? I'm gonna
we got another guy. Gak, it looks like. Gak, what's up?
Yak, YAK, how you doing?
All right, what's up, man?
Great show, man.
Hey.
You got to watch this show in surround sound. The audio, not just the music, but the way it's mixed is phenomenal. The last episode takes you to right before the hurricane.
Right.
Phenomenal, riveting television. And I got to say, kudos to HBO for bringing people back that were successful in other shows, putting them on other shows, and just kind of creating a family. You're waiting for some of these Soprano guys to show up in some of these other HBO shows.
And actually, you know, that's the thing. Thank you so much, Yak.
Hi, man.
Sopranos was a very good show and very enjoyable.
That's his name.
But I always thought that the...
he rules, man.
He thought I was making fun of him.
Insulting him or something.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't going there.
That's an insult in the French Quarter.
I don't know.
Yes, that means jizzbag in the French Quarter.
He don't fuck around, this guy. No, he's all right.
Oh, man.
I always thought that Soprano is an amazing show, but the amount of accolades and awards it got... I always thought was irritating when compared with The Wire. It drove me again. Deserved to be nominated.
It was slow, man.
But it was a soap
blew
opera.
It out of the water.
It was a soap opera. And this was not a soap opera. Every character in The Wire, they didn't do the typical Hollywood thing where, you know, every cop was bad and they always threw, like, great scene is when fucking Bird is chained up and he just won't stop calling Cumia a dyke, and fucking all the cops walk in and he tears up the fucking the Polaroid. And you realize that they're all about to give this guy a savage beating.
Big Hollywood, he brought Hollywood in there and fucking beat Bubs one time. You know?
That's right.
Yeah, definitely.
That was so great.
It's about moral ambiguity, you know.
Yeah,
it's about moral. You know, Omar is this killer, this crazed pathological killer.
Yeah.
But you realize one thing: Omar never cursed. He never cursed because that was something he found so offensive.
I actually didn't realize that. I never realized that.
Omar never cursed and never killed on Sunday. So when they went after his grandmother on a Sunday, he said it's all hell, bro.
Yeah, they shot her hat off. That was really a mistake.
Oh, that's not a hat. That's a crown.
Crown. That's right. That was her crown. And, by the way, I thought one of the most hateable characters in The Wire was I think her name was Delonda in season 4, the mother who was encouraging the kid to go.
Boy, Jimmy really watched this show, man.
I did. I love the show. You know, I just, you know, 'cause I travel a lot, so I was fucking got the box sets.
Oh, and that's the best way to watch it, man. Especially HBO
one after
shows.
another.
One after another.
But 4 and 5 I watched live, so like I had to wait. I was like, this fucking stinks waiting. I hate it.
We had Snoop on too.
I wasn't here for that. I was out.
Snoop.
She was
and
walking by.
We realized she wasn't acting at all. You got the real person.
Yeah, she wasn't. Man.
There was no acting going on.
We met her in a club when she got out of prison.
Yeah.
You know,
is she
Michael K. Williams.
She might be. I don't know what's happening.
She had a little something happen.
She had an incident recently. She was arrested. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's the real deal, though. Holy fuck.
And she has a book, Grace After Midnight, that is just her story, you know, that they're thinking about turning into a film.
Her death scene was great, too. Just asking about her hair. How my
Wouldn't
hair
that love?
looked. Holy shit.
Fucking great. And then they just pan to the back and you see the of the flash.
That's right.
Yeah. The best
Jimmy
part
knows shots. He
knows the shots, the blocking, everything.
I know that alley. I've been blown in it.
Look out for the sissy bounce. Look out for the sissy bounce.
Exactly. I parked my vehicle in exactly the same spot.
Both got blown.
Come here, big friend. Katie Red.
Yeah, the death scenes in that show, every one of them meant something. They really, and every one of them, you're like, oh, God, was that well done. Sopranos, too. The Sopranos had some great. I thought when Sharippa got killed buying the trains.
Oh, yeah.
When, that was a fantastic scene.
When Dre got killed. Andrea, what was her name?
Fuck yeah, the girl in the woods.
Yeah,
in the woods.
Crawling away.
Yeah.
Oh, man, as they just walk past camera, he's pulling out the gun and shooting.
Yeah.
They didn't show it on the screen, though.
No, exactly. There was a lot of stuff that wasn't.
It's brilliant.
Prop Joe, they didn't show his murder on the screen either. Nope. They, what did they show? They show Marlo's face when they pulled away. Prop Joe just, it was a really creepy scene.
Just told him, breathe. Breathe, Joe.
Breathe
easy. And then that sociopath face doesn't change. It doesn't change.
And that's the nicest guy. That's the thing.
We had him on.
Listen,
Jamie, we had him on.
The actors on The Wire, we got to see them last night, man. They were such great actors again because they're the total opposite of who they are.
Yeah.
Michael K. Williams, who played Omar, he couldn't be a nicer guy. and Jamie Hector, man, is just such a sweetheart, man. But sometimes when you're talking to him, Jamie says, "How you doing, Wendell? You okay, man?"
And the next thing you know, you're shitting yourself. I'm wondering, where'd that shit go from? Why are you so nice to me, Jamie?
What did I do, man? I owe you money?
There's got to be one prick on the whole cast that we just haven't met yet, because everyone we've met has been nice.
Great, yeah.
We had him. We had I don't know how to say his name. Benga. Yeah, he was one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
All of them have been nice. There's got to be. We haven't had Dominic West on. He's probably the prick. We'll get him.
Yeah. He's on now. You found out.
Dominic, I hope you listen to this.
Yeah, he's a real dick. Yeah.
You guys just sold me on the new show, by the way.
Yeah, of course. I would see that. Just
music angle alone, I gotta check it out.
And listen, the DVD of the first season just came out, so it's one of those shows where you can just pop it in.
We'll try to get that to you.
Roland, give me a copy immediately.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Roland gets me the shows.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I'm ready for stuff.
Season 2. Previews.
Well,
We really
I'll
do.
come back again after you've seen it because then
I will absolutely see it.
Yeah, but if you're a music fan, man, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I like
And
to
they
think
actually,
I am.
It's across the board. So much good music.
HBO sticks with a show when they know it's got something. That's which I kind of like about them as opposed to ones that are ratings driven. Like I mean, it may do great numbers. I don't know, but they don't seem to concentrate. Seem to concentrate on the integrity of the show a lot more, which is nice. Because even though The Wire didn't get, it got critical acclaim, but it didn't get awards. They just stuck with it, I think, because they knew it was.
Well, although it was
underpromoted.
This is what I'm saying about intelligent television. Because people they like thinking. And I live in London. This show in London, The Wire in London, blew the whole island out the water.
Oh, really? They love it?
You can't go. It was just insane. And you think, well, this is America. No, this is really the Western world. All of these systems are breaking on down. Look what's happened with the education here in the States and also in England at this point in time. So smart TV is what we want. We don't want to be anesthetized all the time. Sometimes we like to be.
we like to be anesthetized.
Well, for the moment, like we want to be really smart and have to say, "Come on, us." You know what I mean? So it's really nice to be part of a team or be part of on that side where we are a service, where art is actually serving the public as it's supposed to do, not just a commodity on the fucking shelf that you take off and you look at and you eat and you throw it away.
Well, they like when it wraps up neatly at the end, and that's what this show didn't always do. And I'll say because these guys are probably too smart and nice to say it, but House stinks. I'm sorry, that fucking gimp solving fucking health issues, winning awards makes me sick to my stomach.
What show is that?
House. The fact that wins dramatic awards, fucking beat it. Quirky fucking guy with a limp. Fuck you.
Beat it, stupid.
It drives me nuts that shit is considered great. Ugh. Fucking Entertainment Weekly people.
Yeah, it really. People, the mainstream are just going to be attracted to the mindless fucking potato chip television.
I think it's because they don't know, they haven't had a choice.
No, I think it's because the majority of people are stupid.
They really are.
I mean, I've traveled around for a while.
America, I did not say
been
that.
around a few years.
I did not say that, America. I think you're all very, very smart and full of potential. So watch Treme and The Wire.
I'll never forget, man. You ever been with a woman and it's like, that jaywalking shit, and they put a picture up of, Winston Churchill, and you with this fine woman. She goes, who the fuck is that?
Hey, like, what?
You really don't know who that is? God damn, I'm going to have to take these handcuffs off you. I just lost it.
No, that's the reaction I want. I don't want a chick who knows Churchill if I'm just going to fuck her. Because I don't need
you want a chick that looks like Churchill.
I don't need a fucking brainiac. That's what you want to hear when your dick is out and Churchill comes up. Who's that? Exactly. Exactly. What do you want her to fucking pull her head up and start quoting him? God damn. To date someone though, I agree. If you're gonna date or you want to fall in love, you probably want somebody really smart.
Yeah, a little bit of compelling conversation.
But
it's
if it's
nice
just
every
the girl
so
in the
often.
alley in the back of the car.
Right. That's
to see
an alleged girl.
An alleged girl, exactly. Look, a lot of women are 6'4" with very thin calves. We were just commenting.
And deep voices. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
He's heard that before.
I made the error. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
You go, hey, I'm all in right now. I'm all in, I'll just pretend.
I went to customer service. They pulled a box cutter on me. Yeah, they all carry razors dipped in garlic, apparently.
Jimmy's very educated.
Yeah, on that I really am.
He
knows the world.
Well, our show is ending. What time is it?
Yes,
it is. We end at 10 o'clock. Wow, we actually went 10 minutes late today. We never do that.
We're amazing.
We never do that unless we have a good guest.
So the show is because we would just literally sit here and just talk about The Wire for like hours. That's all I would do is just talk about The Wire, and
Well, now we got to start talking about this new show.
We got to start talking about Treme.
Treme, man. Treme's on HBO Sunday nights at 10 o'clock. Season 2 premieres this Sunday.
It premieres this Sunday.
And it takes place in 2005. It's 3 months after Katrina, and it's
that's when it starts.
This
in the
is
second
14
season,
months.
14 months. So it's a year later.
Oh, season 1 started.
Yeah,
Okay.
but HBO is running right now like a marathon of Treme, the first season. So you'll be able to.
Is it on demand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
I love the on-demand. Boom. I watch it when I want to watch it.
I might have to do a marathon.
Right. It's the best way to do it. Yep. And then once you get caught up, like Jimmy said, you're pissed off. You're like, fuck, that was the last one.
You get excited.
Next week. Shit.
Yeah.
You get excited when you got 10 still, It starts counting down like, shit.
I have trouble getting into a new series, though. I went through like a post-Wire. I'm like, I can't commit to anybody. Boardwalk Empire was pretty good. I kind of got into that, and I enjoyed that, because Michael Williams is in it. So I was like, all right, and this I'll watch now. But I can't get into another series.
It's very hard,
Yeah, I'm not interested.
We're going to give it a shot with this one, that's for sure.
This I'll watch.
Well, let's thank Clark Peters and Wendell Pierce, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We love you guys, man. We really do.
Thank you very much.
We'll have you back after we've seen a bunch of these.
Yeah,
I feel bad we haven't seen it.
No, that's all right. That means you're going to check it out. There's two type of Wire fans like that, too. People who know every shot, like Jimmy, and other people who go, I've never seen a minute of it. What happens is The Wire then lives on and on and on and on and on in box sets.
Just a last question. Do you guys notice that you get, like, because I did something with Dominic Lombardozzi. We did a thing together. And the way the other actors treated him on the set, it was like Ted Danson, it was for bored to death. No matter who the actor was, they worshipped the guy from the fucking Wire. Like, he came in with a weird glow, and everybody on the set wanted to talk to him because he was a part of that. So the other actors, it's got to be nice that they have to treat you different.
It's great. It's great. They really just, first of all, they'd like, man, I wish I was on it with you.
That's a good gig, man.
Great. That was a great gig. That's a great one to have on a resume. So.
Hell yeah.
I don't wish I was on it because I would have ruined it.
Of course you would have.
I would have spoiled The Wire with my fucking awful acting. Believe me.
Hey, you drug addict.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a needle, please.
Mr. Faversham.
Yeah, I would have fucking completely blown it.
Is this guy really running for president?
It's a joke, but for some reason the media make him believe.
The only thing is the GOP hasn't come up with anyone else yet, so he's like the one. And especially the Democratic Party is really trying to portray him as that's your guy.
Yeah, right.
That's your front runner.
Trump is going.
I think you're going to see
back.
He's laughing. He knows he's not running.
You're going to see.
Why is Sam not filming this?
He was. Maybe ran out of tape or something.
Okay.
Tape, or maybe.
What the hell year is this?
Maybe he lost interest. I don't know. He ran out of fucking time.
I think he does have tape in that one though.
All right,
Gotta
so
get him
why
a
are you
goddamn
laughing at
digital
me?
card
Yeah,
camera.
but digital,
No, I wasn't
I know,
laughing.
man.
I wasn't laughing. I was like, tape. I'm laughing at the camera.
Oh.
Jesus,
Yeah, we gotta
why do we have a
upgrade that
camera
shit.
with a tape?
No, it's a big old
But we
camcorder.
videotaped the, we make sure we got the whole fucking, the environmentalist in.
Yeah, right.
Fucking snooze fest that guy was. We get it.
I liked it.
Solar panels. It was awful.
I started snoring during the interview. It might have been picked up by the mics. I don't know.
Oh, that bugs me.
Well, let's get him out of here. We're going to have you guys back on
Thank
hold.
you guys for having us, man.
All right, once again, Clark Peters and Wendell
Thank you,
Pierce.
guys.
Thank you.
guys.
Tremaine, Sunday night.
Tremaine, Sunday night, 10 p.m. Second season starts.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the Virus.